it. But don't come on here talking about my triggers, my trauma, my past history with somebody that you know nothing about. I done talked to Jessica about what happened in her seizure and shit like that. You act like I don't talk to Jessica about shit. I talk to Jessica about more shit than you fucking know. I promise you that. I promise you that. Promise you that. I'm gonna need another account in about 5 minutes. Swear to God. KB lied. KB lied. Except KB's the only one that's showing receipts.
Okay, what you want? Okay, I got you. Wait, she gonna show proof, but she gonna go on her lie with that? Cause
How did I lie? What did I lie about?
Has nothing to do with me showing my videos. She's not hosting me.
What did I lie about?
Like I'm in here respectfully. She's the host. Like I'm in
Yeah, if you got an account, send it to me. I'll log in and go on. They'll find me. I'll share it out. Tish, you're nothing but drama. You had your pants at your ankles in Seneca and couldn't even act like a decent fucking human being, bro. What you talking about?
Is why she wrong for motherfucking asking for proof that I was talking shit about her. Is why I'm in it.
I didn't have to ask for proof. Hot Blooded sent me the proof. Hot Blooded sent me the proof. I didn't have to ask for proof.
Shit about her is why I'm in it.
I didn't have to ask for proof. Hot Blooded sent me the proof. Hot Blooded sent me the proof. I didn't have to ask for proof.
She has on this.
There's that. I didn't ask for that money. I didn't ask for your help. I asked for references on where I could go. On where I could go. That's what I asked for.
I sure will. Trixie, what I said here.
This is wild. Oh, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. Is Tish still fighting with Leah? I have no idea. I'm uploading the recording of HB from last year right now. Thank you, RT. Can you send it to me? I'll give you an email. I'll give you an email. Actually, I went into the facility March 15th of last year, so it'll be before that. It'll be right before that, but I believe it'll be after January. So after January, before March. That's all you got to look for. Yeah. And it was my live that they jumped into. It was my live they jumped into. Oh, you got them? All right. To the person that just sent that to me, you got them? Send them to my phone. Because I'll send them over to this phone and I'll play them out loud. I never asked for a dime. I never asked. I need to email them to drop them to you on this device. I'll send you an email right now. Watch this. See, and I didn't know this. I didn't know this. Look at this. Look at this. She knew you were in treatment because she recorded the call with the treatment center and played it on live. Don't say my name.
You need to sit your ass down and get off this ass.
You ain't never gonna make me sit down. I never had to pistol whip a child, bitch. I ain't never had to rob somebody's house, bitch. I ain't never had to act like I was penitentiary fucking Patty, bitch. I ain't never had to get married to have somebody pay my way, motherfucker. I ain't never nothing. You might not like me because I drank beer and whatever else, but guess what? I still raise my own, hold my own, and I'ma still here talk my shit and show you facts that y'all ain't shit and won't ever be shit. And the only reason why you mad is you can't collect clout off me. Talk about it. Talk about it. You see that? Go do some more of it. Maybe if you do enough, you shut the fuck up. I said what I said.
Now wait, somebody said, KP said that HB said she didn't go to treatment. That's the problem now. I never said that, and I can download my live.
No, Tish said I never completed it. Tish said I never completed it. Tish said I never completed it. Tish said I never completed it.
From me just saying it 20 minutes ago.
Tish said I never completed it.
Ton set everything up for you to go to treatment in January.
That wasn't treatment, bitch. That was a hospital.
Ton didn't know. You didn't know.
That was a hospital.
And there was another person involved as well.
That was a hospital.
Did not know that it was just a detox until
it wasn't. It was dual treatment. It was supposed to be dual treatment.
January to go to detox.
I love how like they're deflecting off of Tish's situation of her robbing and raising money and getting a car off of a child who lost their life. Okay? Tish is driving around in a car right now thinking it's funny and laughed at it. Laughed at the fact that she's riding around in a car of money that was raised for a child that lost their life. I love that they're deflecting right now. You can't deflect, bitch. I will own all my shit. I will own my shit. My fucking memory is a 5-second memory span. I can't lie if I wanted to. I couldn't lie if I wanted to. HB, how's your husband taking that dick? Is my biological mother in here? Cause I don't even talk to this bitch. Is she in here? Let me send it to her. We ain't even friends on here. Can you send this to my biological fucking mother? Oh, she's in here. Let me put you in a fucking box. Can you turn that down? She's in here. I'm gonna add her to a box. She in here. Can you accept that? This is my biological fucking mother. I tell you, she eats you alive. I'm gonna add her to a box. She in here. Can you accept that? This is my biological fucking mother. I tell you, she eats you alive right now because we don't even fucking speak. Hey, let me know when you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, look. Hey, do we have a fucking relationship whatsoever? Let's start with that.
No, I mean,
Hey, do we have a fucking relationship whatsoever? Let's start with that.
no, I mean, just talk to Kai on his birthday and talk to him on Easter.
Yesterday. You talked to him on his birthday and you talked to him yesterday. Do you and I talk about anything? Ever? Do we ever communicate whatsoever?
Nope.
Okay. Did you or did you not have my son the first time I went to the treatment center?
Yep.
In January, you had my child.
Yep.
And were you not pissed off at me that I gave him to somebody else for the duration of me going to an actual facility for the duration of how long I was there for? 21 days.
I would say concerned, yeah.
You were concerned because you're like, how well do you know this person? Yada, yada, blah, blah, whatever, right?
Yep.
Did I talk to you at all while I was in that treatment center or anything? Would you like to I'm an open book right now. Please just be honest because you and I don't even... Hold on.
So you go back to prison because this gonna happen. Danny, what you gonna do? Your baby daddy's sitting on a shelf, bitch. What you gonna do?
I sure did say that.
Who's gonna pay your child support?
I sure did say that.
I got questions.
Good. I hope Danny does play it. What you gonna do when Tish goes to prison when your baby daddy's sitting on a shelf and you're gonna act a fucking fool? What you gonna do? Because you can't use nobody else for your fucking income. Fuck it was. I got the receipts for those. Yes, she did. The first one I denied. The second one I said, please send.
First of all, I had Hot Blooded blocked on my phone, and I received a message. I believe it was from Tuntun. I'm not sure.
It was. I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That Hot Blooded wanted to get in touch with me and if I could unblock her.
Yep.
So
and that
I
was because she wanted to send you
her.
money. But she wanted to send you money
Exactly.
because she knew you had my child.
Yes, and I told her she did not need to because he was
But she
taken
couldn't
care
get
of.
a hold of me because I was in treatment trying to get sober. So she took it upon herself to send it anyways. And that was the first time I talked to her in January. And I said, I wish you wouldn't have. I said, because she's going to ask you for something else. No offense, but that's what I said. I'm being real. And then lo and behold, the whole food thing came up, but that's when you had the other 3 kids. And I said, just send it to her. I get it. She took care of my kid. Just send it to her. And then she sent you the second one. And then, I believe between you and your husband, you guys would bring my son to my house and he would hang out with me, but then you would take him back home and he'd hang out with me and you'd take him back home because I couldn't stay out of bed for a long duration of time to take care of myself. That's what put me in a real treatment center that dealt with not only the drinking but the mental aspect of it, and I got sober and I stayed sober for 4 fucking months. And during that time, how many times did I talk to you when I got how many times did we even talk?
When you were in the treatment center?
Correct.
I already knew.
I talked to you when I was in the hospital. Did I talk to
In
you
the
at all when I was in the
hospital.
treatment center? I talked
No,
to you one time in that treatment center. One
from
time.
what I understand, everything was, all communication was with Hot Blooded.
Correct. Well, no, it wasn't with Hot Blooded. I called Hot Blooded one time. I called you, I believe, one time, and that was during therapy, in which you didn't know that my therapist said, because I got access to my phone to FaceTime my son, and I had a missed call from you, and she said, call her back, and I said, you got me fucked up, and she said, call her back. She said, this is real life stuff. She goes, you don't have to tell her where you're at. You don't have to tell her nothing. Just answer the phone like it's a regular conversation. And you were asking me questions where my son was, and that's when you scolded me. And then when we hung up, we held a whole therapy conversation about how I can handle that situation. How I could handle that situation. I talked to you one time in that treatment center, and you didn't even know I was in that treatment center. You had no fucking idea.
You can't say I did not know because, yes, I had heard.
Well, you heard, but you didn't hear it from me. So what you knew and what you know are two different things.
Correct. Did I know 100%? No, but I heard you were. And
because
the thing is,
the day before I went in, I messaged my sister on the 15th, and I said, hey, I'm going to say happy birthday because I'm not going to have my phone tomorrow. They're going to take my phone, and I want to make sure I say happy birthday because my sister's birthday was the 16th. So on the 15th, I sent my sister a message, and I mean, she put me in tears. I literally was in a hotel. I had 2 hours left to drive, and I was like literally on my knees crying to my sister, and I felt bad. So I assumed my sister told you what was going on, but I that's just me assuming. What does that make me? You know what I mean? Every time you come back, you're not stronger than ever, but you guys are still sitting in the same fucking spot. And Danny, you're supporting somebody that drinks and drives every day.
And
not only drinking and driving, but Tish is mixing it with marijuana. Like, how are you going to trash me and you're supporting that?
Kim, did I not tell you from day one when you were staying here?
Yes.
No, staying here, that Danny's always been a flip-flopper, not to trust her.
Yep.
And to be careful of hot-blooded and all that. And I told you, or I actually said yesterday.
I still took their back over yours. I still did.
And when I was on the phone with Kai yesterday and I spoke to you for a little bit.
And that was the first time since January 15th that you got to talk to my son.
Correct. But I also made it very clear that you have to find things out for yourself. And I knew there would come a time that you would see the light with them people.
But you know what's sad? Is it took me hitting rock bottom and unable to getting out of, like, every time I stood up, I was blacking out. I was passing out. I was hitting the floor. I was puking my guts out. And it wasn't because of getting sober. That wasn't what did it. Because if you really know anything about getting off of alcohol, your first 7 days are the most crucial, right? And for me, my first 7 days, they weren't that bad. The first 4 fucking sucked. But 5, 6, 7, those were nothing. And then day like 13, 14, I'm like, okay, all right, that's a hit or miss. I think day 14 is when I was like, it was the first time it hit me. Excuse me. Day 7, come off of it, your body doesn't produce the insulin. So not only am I a brittle diabetic, which I can't depend on insulin and this and that to bring it down. I can't do anything to bring it up because it'll spike, it'll drop. Now, coming off of it, me being on that bathroom floor is because my sugars are hitting 200 plus, shit like that, like 177, 230, and I'm puking my guts out. And I can't bring them down. I can't drop it because there's nothing that I can do, because if I do it, it's going to fucking plummet. I was declining. It should have killed me. And this is what they're not understanding. They're taking it into their own selfish ways of, well, why weren't you here to defend me? Maybe because my life is a little bit more important than your TikTok drama.
And the thing is, if they're going to get on you about drinking, are they forgetting the fact that during I don't know how long of a period of time, because you were friends with them long before I even started the whole TikTok thing. They all contributed to your drinking. They all enabled the drinking. And now they're going to go ahead and throw it in your face?
But they all did. But here's my thing is, let me reset, and I want to say this because I'm going to say this, I'm going to reset and then come back in. But Tish drives around with a Budweiser in one hand and a joint in another, and then Hot Blood is getting drunk every weekend with her husband, who's out here hitting on bartenders and everything else, who she's beating the shit out of. So I mean, like, if you guys remember correctly, and I can have RT, somebody go get RT. Somebody go get RT. Where's RT? Let me share this to RT. No, I'm gonna find somebody to share this. Somebody go get this to RT. RT said right here, RT. This is gonna suck. You're gonna have to put me on your replay list, okay? Put me on your replay list. Okay. I want you to find Mom, be quiet for a second. Be quiet for a second. RT, put me in your replay list. And I want you to find the video. It's going to take you a minute, so I might have to raise money to pay you for wasting your time. Sorry about it. Everybody make sure you're sending our little finger hearts so we can pay RT. Might have to raise money to pay you for wasting your time. Sorry about it. Everybody make sure you're sending our little finger hearts so we can pay RT for wasting her time. No, for real though. Listen, remember when me and Danny went back and forth in a live, right? And it was oh my God, it was bragged about. Everybody loves when we go live together and we roast each other. That's when we make the most money. Oh, wait, you forgot about that, Danny, didn't you? You forgot about saying that because I didn't. I didn't forget about that. You ain't gonna let Hot Blooded sit up there and fucking try to suck your whatever when you were very well aware and we had boundaries on what we were gonna say and what we were not gonna say. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at all the people that were there for that live. And I said, suspect's guilty of using TikTok for child support because her baby daddy's too busy sitting on her mantle, sitting on her shelf, whichever one it was. I don't give a shit. It was a haha funny moment because I know Danny's dark humor. She laughed about it then. Why is it not funny now? Oh, because it's not funny. Because the truth is when Tish goes away, where are you going to gain your profit from? Weird. Sorry, go ahead. You can have the floor. I'll be quiet.
You know, them people are just trash. Tish talks about doing this and doing that for these causes and this and that. You know, I'm sorry, but no good deed makes you a good person. You are
When's the
not a
last
good
time I
person.
needed a pat on the back for something good that I did? I'll wait.
Wow.
I just helped a family out 3 days ago. Did anybody hear about that? Nope. I wasn't on the app. Did anybody hear about that? Guarantee you didn't. Guarantee you fucking didn't. 3 days ago I helped them out. I took somebody's bank account from a negative to a positive and still sent them some on the side. Anybody hear about that? Sure not.
Oh,
I
and
don't
the
need a
only
pat on the
reason,
back.
and let's talk about $400 and some Hot Blooded gave to whatever, okay? Why do you think Tish
Well,
is
you gotta
kissing Hot Blooded?
specify whatever because I don't know what you're talking. Oh, the 480 that she
Yeah.
sent to Tish. But
Why do you think Tish is
were you
kissing her
watching
ass?
that? Hold on, were you watching that? Because she specifically went into Tish's box and she called me when she got out and she said, I intentionally brought your name up for the simple fact she couldn't remember my name. So I told Tish I couldn't do it without the help of KP. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. Don't worry. I'm not. I know I see you text me. I'm not. But Hot Blooded specifically called me after she left Tish's box and said, I made sure I said I couldn't do it without KP's clout. I wasn't even in there. Didn't see the live. I have them blocked. How would I know? She dropped my name in Tish's live stating I couldn't have done it without KP's clout. And she wouldn't have done it without my clout. That's the honest to God truth. She's been trying to sell her blankets. And that's why Trixie sends me messages and TikToks. And she's like, hey, can we borrow your clout? And I'm like, absolutely. And I'll go over there and sit in the box and sit on mute. Sit on mute.
Well,
Here, use my clout. It's fine. But I'm done with people using me, using my clout for their beneficial gain, and then pretending to be friends with me, and then turning around and just sticking the knife right there between my fucking eyes while I'm watching them.
Well, you know, I'm proud of you for seeing the light with them because Hot Blooded talks a big game about not being in the drama and all this shit. And she I've heard her say many times she don't watch this one or that one because she's not about the drama. She is
Hey,
so full of
can we
crap.
tell Hot Blooded? Can we tell Hot Blooded to have the same energy with Tish and Danny because apparently they just lived and she told me to end my live so I could go take care of my child since I'm a slimy ass bitch. But I want to see since Danny and Tish have been living on live 24/7 and I'm only on here randomly, I want to know when they have the time to take care of their children. Because Tish, if you're dating Danny and you're pretty much living at her house, when do you guys have time other than smoking your green and doing your rugs and drinking and everything else that you're actually taking care of your kids? Don't be talking about me when I know what goes on in your house. I'll wait. Hot Blooded, you got no room to talk because your own kids won't even let your fucking grandkids come visit you for holidays, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Why are they even bringing up?
They're bringing my kid into it. Hot Blooded brought it up before she ended because that's Hot Blooded's colors. That's what she does.
Well, maybe she ought
That's her
to
true
pull out that.
colors.
Maybe she's married to a man and brags about that damn strap on. I think her and her husband are both in the closet.
I'm gonna tell you right now, her husband takes it. That's why she gives it to herself in the heel, but he takes it. But it's fine. I'll shut up. I should probably reset.
Well, I won't shut up. And I'll take the blame for your mouth because that's where you and I are a lot alike, and that's kind of what I taught you at a young age was to be very blunt, say it as it is.
Okay, hold on. So she wasn't directly bashing on my child. She's saying hang up, take care of what you need to in the sense of your child. But why isn't she telling Danny to go take care of Danny's kids?
Because they use each other.
I have my kid 24/7 aside from when he's in school, and I don't live on TikTok. But you're sitting in boxes with people, let alone AKA Nan, who none of these people have their kids Hot Blooded, and let alone your own kids don't even let you see your grandkids. So who the fuck are you jealous of?
Oh, there's
I have
that.
my kid. I have my kid. I have my kid. 24/7. CPS done showed up 17,000 fucking times. I have my child.
And
What
I
are you
will
mad
say,
at?
and I will say, your son is very well taken care of all the time.
And I don't even you and I don't even have a relationship.
Even though you and I do not talk, I know he's taken care of.
Every day, all day. Every day, all day. But you know what else I can say? Even before I got sober, alcohol is legal. I don't care who says what about green being legal and this and that. It's only legal for a certain amount. Okay. And I also know my private conversations with Danny as far as her problem with the white shit and this and that. I know certain things that the app does not know. Don't play with me. Do not bring my child up. Do not bring my child into your messy bullshit because I promise you, you will not like it. I will go head over heels into war when it comes to my kid.
And
I promise you I will.
And what is the common denominator between Danny, Tish, Nan, TK? Drugs. Come on.
Facts.
People need to listen with their eyes, not with their ears. Pay attention to what
if they were paying attention during the whole fucking Rebecca, TK, Nan, Tish, yada yada, whatever bullshit, whoever was involved, they would have realized TK reached out to Tish, invited Nan, Danny stepped in, obviously for the clout, yada yada. I stepped away because, I'm not going to be a part of knowing what I fucking know. But I promise you, McAdams will be live later, and it'll probably all come out because McAdam don't play. McAdam does not play. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. But what they don't know is the whole phone recording has not been played yet. And I have that. And when I say not only do I have the whole phone recording, I have the recording of me calling Tish, getting McAdam on the phone. And Ash knows this. Tish knew this prior to it being recorded. I got the whole breakdown in between the recording. I got the whole thing. Y'all better watch your fucking mouths because McAdams ain't lying when she said Nan was over here stripping, undressing, making out, and doing this. It's recorded from weeks ago. It's on the recording. McAdam ain't lying. It's on the recording. It's done been talked about. I've been quiet. I've sat quiet. I just said I don't want no part of this shit. But I'm going to tell you, you ain't going to get on here, HB, because you didn't get a response from me that you wanted. I was taking care of myself to make sure I could come out 10 times stronger. And what you don't realize is I'm coming out 10 times stronger. And now you sat with people that you can't stand. And I hope them people got your fucking back. I hope they do. But I promise you they're going to fucking turn up. They already talk shit about you. You can't
They
fucking
talk. They all talk shit about each other.
HB can't prove shit from nobody that I've ever spoke shit on her besides this week. She can't prove nothing where I fucking dogged her before this week. Nothing. Because I had her back even before my own fucking blood. Even before my own blood.
That's true. And I will
is
say,
fact.
the only reason why, and I've not told you this, the only reason why I've not reached out is because,
A, you didn't have my phone number because I changed it.
well, I'm going even before that. The thing is, them people have played a big part in your life.
They
And
have.
when you say you don't want nothing to do with me, la di da da, and fine, then
That's facts. That's facts.
I stay to myself, and in my mind, I'm like, there will come a day you'll figure it out, Kim. And
And I will figure it out.
they've shown their true colors.
But they're going to continue to show their true colors. And to me, I'm okay with that. I don't have to
Well,
fucking
You
make
know,
amends with people to be civil with people. I can keep with my sobriety. I can keep with my peace of mind, and I can keep doing what I'm doing. The only problem they have is they see that they're stuck in the same miserable fucking whatever the fuck situationship they're in.
they're
They're
in a
stuck in the same
cycle.
cycle, and they don't like watching people go above them.
No,
Like
they
HB
no.
wants to talk about the fact that like get a job. Well, first of all, bitch, you don't have one. Your husband is your breadwinner. You don't have one. You
People,
spinning a wheel and making blankets is the same thing I just did the other day that your new best friend is talking shit on me on. So you
people like
realize at
that.
the end of the day, your best friend is now dogging on you for doing the same thing, in which I learned it from you because you taught me that.
People
So like,
like that want to
get it
keep you
together,
at their
boo-boo.
level. They want to keep
You
you
can't
at
keep me at
their
your level
level.
because
They
I
don't.
don't care who you are, what role you play in my life. I will never. I will listen to people, but I will not listen to fucking people. I do what I want, and when I see you're fucking holding me back or sitting with people or moving funny or doing whatever, Tish said I was moving funny. I wasn't moving funny. I was getting sober. I was getting sober. You saw that as me moving funny because I went MIA. You saw that as me moving funny because I was sitting in Lala's live. You only see that because you sit with Nan. The only thing is Nan and Danny have an issue with Lala for whatever reason. I still don't fucking know, which I don't
Wait,
care about. I
that's
don't even
coming.
care about. Hold on.
That's
I don't even care about. I don't care about it. It's not my beef. That's their beef. Let them have their beef, right? But you think you're going to assume that I'm moving funny when I've had your back when it came to Nan, when it came to Danny not even telling you in that group chat, the shit that was said, your own girlfriend didn't bring it to you. I did. I had Tish's back. And then when hot-blooded fucking dog Tish, I had Tish's back. And guess what? Now, I don't got none of their backs. I got my own back. I got my back. Mine. Let me tell you why. Because they're fake as fuck.
so
They're all
Peppermint
fake.
Pat. So Peppermint Patty that flexes because she's a felon. Whatever. She's saying you move funny. Maybe Peppermint Patty should take a good look in the mirror because
That's fine. I looked in the mirror. I looked at myself in the mirror. I fucking broke down in the mirror. I fucking had
if being a
conversations in
felon
the
is a
mirror.
flex, everybody would come on. Tish, you're trash.
It's not a flex. It's not a flex. It's not a
Exactly.
flex. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me find out you a felon and I got you around my kid, because I promise you that ain't happening. Especially when you fucking try to pistol whip somebody with kids in the house. You ain't gonna be around my kid.
She tries to act all tough.
Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I did want to link up with Tish and Danny when I found out they were helping the homeless and I was living in Washington. I was like, Danny brought it up. She said, I think we should come out to Washington, feed the homeless and do this, do that, do that. And I was like, absolutely. I think that would be great. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I love that. But when it comes down to being around my child, the answer is no.
and the
Like
thing is, people can
I'm
help
very
the homeless
protective
in
of
their
it.
own areas. There's
When is the last time you physically got to see my child? And you are my biological mother. When is the last time you got to see my child?
The last time he was here was when you were in the hospital.
No, go ahead. When? So January of last year, not this last January, the year before that.
Correct.
So a year and a half ago was the last time you got to see my child.
Yep.
And that's my biological mother right there. You think I'm going to put somebody on TikTok, whoever that I don't, you got me fucked up. And people could say, oh, well, you date bitch after bitch after bitch on this app. Well, let me tell you, it's because I don't act like Tish and Danny and I don't tolerate bullshit. I refuse to let people beat me. I refuse to let people fucking degrade me. I refuse to let people act. Do you think I would for a second let somebody go out here and talk to like one of their friends and be like, let me get KP drunk so I can SA her and then put that person around my kid? Fuck no. Fuck no, especially when Danny people's boxes, right? And you're like, yeah, that's not okay, but then you smile in Danny's fucking face. You're the hypocrite, not me. Not me. I back away and I do it slowly. I do it slowly to avoid this type of shit. I back away and I do it slowly. I do it slowly to avoid this type of shit. This type of shit. I'm the only one that can do these lives alone. The only reason why this woman right here is in here is because she had my son the first time I went to treatment. She's the one Hot Blooded sent money to, not once but twice. Okay? And I still don't speak to her. She has talked to my son twice, once on his birthday and once yesterday for Easter. That's it. That is it. I do not speak to her. We don't communicate. And a lot of it has to do with the HB conversation and the fact of her and our history. I don't have a mind to fucking sit and hold conversations with my biological mother like that. She knows that. Do you know that or do you not know that? Like we don't get along and it's fine.
Do you really want my
that?
do you really want my
We
opinion
can
on
get
that?
along.
Got my opinion on that?
I feel like we could get along, to be honest. I feel like we could. But like right now, there's no way we could because I'm holding so much hatred since Madre passed. So like, yeah, we could have.
You have to heal. You have to heal
Yeah,
in
1,000%.
order to move on. And I'm not gonna push it with you because I've been through that.
And that's fine. And it's fine. But they can't get on this app and say something that I said about you that I ain't fucking said to you.
Well, and the thing is, they can call me.
Guaranteed.
They can call me crazy and all this. Yep, they can call me. They can call me. They can call me crazy and all this. Yep.
I call you crazy and not give a fuck.
Damn straight, I can be crazy. I am one that will pull up. Trust me, Kimberly knows that.
I'll call you crazy. I will call you crazy and not give a fuck. I will call you crazy and not give a fuck. I don't care. I will call you crazy and not give a fuck. Don't care.
I am one that will pull up. I have no problem. I can be crazy. When it comes to the people I care about and love, damn straight.
It don't matter. At the end of the day, HB's up here fucking acting like she's buddy with Tish when she drugged the fuck out of her, and that's what's pissing me off. And I can't even stand Tish right now, but the fact that she wants to sit in Tish's box and lie to her over and over about all of it is pissing me off.
Because Tish needs to go ahead and keep telling everybody, I do for the homeless. I do that. She's trying to convince herself.
Did you see this? I want Tish to pull up this live. I want Tish to pull up this live right here because you see where I said for the homeless for tonight. It doesn't say for Walmart. It doesn't say to hand out. It doesn't say to pass out. It says for the homeless for tonight, in which what she doesn't realize was while she was live, I was texting Danny because it was stated on her live she was going to go pass out food for the homeless. It was stated on that live that she was going to pass out food for the homeless. I don't want my money back. I love that it still went to fucking families with little kids. I love that. But I sent money because I thought it was going to the homeless.
And all I'm going to say is
Does that make sense?
people support the homeless in your own areas.
But this is shit that me and HB talked about on the phone. So how is HB going to sit over there and just be fine with it and act like we didn't talk about this conversation? Like, how would I know what I know from HB if we didn't have our phone conversations?
Well, and now you ask yourself this.
I ordered a shirt because I thought it went to charity. And it went in Tish's pocket. And the shirt you got, I guarantee you, if you feel it, it's not, you shouldn't be able to feel the lettering, but I bet you do. But you want to know why? Because I worked with the same person that's making her merch. And I promise you that shirt ain't going to last you very long.
You got to remember, these people are probably having phone conversations with other people, and you don't know what they're saying to other people.
And that's why I quit talking to everybody.
They're playing both sides of the fence. Always have.
No, they're trying to play all sides. Let them. You ain't going to play my side, boo-boo. I'm on my own side now. Now you don't like it because I am stronger as an individual than you are with 9 people in your fucking boxes. Listen, I'm gonna put you in my box. I want to hear what you got to say about this. Can I put you in my box? Can I please do this? Because I love this. I got a hate love relationship with this bitch. I swear to God, I do. I hate her. I got a hate love relationship with you, but I want to hear what you got to say about it.
I think it's disgusting, and I think HB should be ashamed of herself. HB literally is trying to fit in, and it's weird. It's definitely weird behavior.
Can I tell you what I told HB when it came to you?
What?
And I'll say it publicly. I said, Nicole ain't one person I'm trying to piss off, because when that bitch fucking starts going, that bitch ain't gonna stop, right?
Right.
That's what I said. You want to know what HB said? She
What?
said, keep your friends close, your enemies closer, and that's why I act like I'm her friend.
Ooh,
At least I can
ooh.
fucking admit to my fucking shit.
Right. And you know what's crazy is Tish was over there saying in a box, and I got blocked from Danny. Tish was over there in a box saying that she doesn't, she asked HB this, has she ever made her feel like she made her choose a friend or not? I remember when HB was defending me, and they drilled her in their live about me for over an hour. So they absolutely they absolutely
But you're not
make
the first
people
one or
choose.
the only one.
Right. Facts.
You're not the first one or the only one.
No, not at all. Not at all. And you know what? True colors always come out. And
Well, it's gonna come out.
Yes, and listen, we're talking about a bunch of people that do rugs, that scam, and if HB wants to be a part of that, then it's on her. It's on her. Let her. And she's,
did you see the live with Dee Dee when, I don't know if Dee Dee's in here or Christine's in here, but Dee Dee held a live while HB was live with Tish. And I ended up leaving the box. And I told Dee Dee, I'm like, Dee Dee, don't do that. Dee Dee, don't stoop to their level. Like, hey, stop. And I left the box, right? And then I jumped back in after seeing so much of what was going on with Tish and HB that I was like, you know what? Fuck you. If you're going to sit over there and laugh and ha-ha and hoorah, let me start talking. Because I tried to be HB's friend still. I called her before saying anything. She declined it. I sent her a text while she was live with Tish. She didn't respond. And then I got in Dee Dee's fucking box and said what I had to say. Because at that point, like, your loyalty, you done just gave it to fucking that side after calling me and venting to me about it. Like, you got me fucked up. I don't ever want to go to war with Hot Blooded, but I promise you it's not going to end well for her.
right.
It's not.
Right.
It's not.
No, I think she's wrong for a lot of stuff, and I feel like she's just trying to fit in wherever because you're not
Yeah, it's
on
like
the
get in
app
where you
that
fit in.
much. Yes,
Get in where you fit in.
yes, and that's desperate. You're desperate at this point. She knows like our conversations. She knows them.
Well,
So
I'm gonna tell
I
you
mean,
right
she
now.
knows they're not good
I'm gonna
people.
give. I don't care who likes RT and who doesn't like RT. I don't give a fuck about that mess. But I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm giving RT the dates of those text messages so she can pull up that live where I stated to Danny when we were playing the whatever fucking game it was on live, and I stated to Danny on live, Danny only or suspect only uses TikTok for child support because her baby daddy's sitting on a shelf. I said it with Danny in my box. We went back and forth roasting each other, and Danny thought it was funny. So now they want to act like it's not funny, and Hot Blooded wants to say, I can't believe I've supported somebody that said that. Hot Blooded thought it was funny as fuck. Everybody, even Danny laughed at it. It was dark humor, and Danny hit me back with dark humor. Like, how are you
Well,
going to try to use
listen,
that
they get
against
in their
me?
feelings. They get in their feelings, and then they start to throw up stuff that they already knew about. That's the crazy
Danny
thing about me.
laughed hysterically at it. Danny did laugh. She goes, damn, that was a fucking good one. She goes, shit, hold on, let me think. That's literally was Danny's words. I promise you. And I guarantee you RT ain't got nothing but time on her hands right now. So she was in here and I said,
Well,
RT, find it. Put me on
always
your
has
list of the
time.
rewatch and find that live. I promise you find that live. Because it was fucking said with Danny in the box and Danny thought it was funny. And what I said today, was when Tish gets rearrested, which we all know she fucking will because she acts fucking
Absolutely
reckless.
will. She
She acts
absolutely will.
fucking reckless, all right? What are you gonna do when you can't use somebody else for clout? Because right now, Danny's using Tish for clout because of her numbers. What is she at? 177K?
Yeah.
177K?
Yeah.
And in all honesty, can I just ask an overall generalized question without this being about any creator whatsoever? Just a personalized question, okay? Can I ask this? If
Shoot
you
for it.
have a child, answer. If you do not have a child, please sit quiet. If you have a child, do you think that that's better than just walking away and leaving it alone? Or do you think that just like, hey, we can work it out, it'll be fine, give it time? Does that make sense? Can you break that down, Nicole? Can you simplify that fucking question so it's not so long?
I mean, I'm not very good at that, to be honest with you.
Like
good
is
at just-
it okay to just tolerate mental abuse, emotional
If
abuse,
you have
physical
if you
abuse?
have children in the home, they are feeling that, they are witnessing that it's, I mean, let's be real. I mean, I don't know how to answer that, to be honest with you. It might be a hard decision, but it's very toxic for your children.
If something is toxic and you're bringing that person back and
Yes.
forth where there's children living there or involved, you are doing damage to your child.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
People need to
people
remember
dog People
an ex
dog
is
on
an
me
ex
for
for a
walking
reason.
away. People dog on me for walking away.
No,
But the
you should
first
always
the
you
first
should
red
always do
flag
what's
I
best
see,
for
I'm out.
you and your child.
The first red flag I see, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Maybe the second, but I'm out. But to go back and to go back and to go back and then brag about it. And it's like, what the fuck are you bragging for? Like, you guys look stupid at this point. Okay,
An
I
ex
lied.
is an ex for a
It's
reason.
totally about Tish and Danny. I don't even care. I'll totally say it. You guys look fucking
Yeah, I
stupid.
mean, and they're related. So Tish has spoke to me, and she's admitted to this. She is not attracted to Danny. She's not in love with Danny. The reason
It's
why she
already been put out
stays,
there. It's been put out there,
yes, the
Nicole.
reason why she stays is because it's convenient for her.
I
And
told
when she
Danny,
needs
I
her.
told Danny, Danny and I had so many conversations, and I told Danny, what the fuck are you doing, bro? But that's her comfortability. It's her comfortability.
Codependency. It's codependency.
No,
Yep.
it's what one person has on the other, and they don't want to get back to the platform, so they have to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. That's a big part of it.
They have to figure out how
Their
to make it
image
work so
on
it don't get back to
TikTok.
the app.
Listen, so
Yeah.
when they would break up, Tish would be worried what Danny was going to do. So I just want to put that out there. I'm at the store. Keep your head up. Keep shining. I got to run into the store. I'm listening, though.
No, you're
Do
good.
what you
I'm
got to
just
do
over their
best.
bullshit. Somebody's
Yeah, I
got
mean,
something over somebody's head, and I'm gonna tell you, Keller, you're not even wrong. They all got something over somebody's head because why the fuck you sitting with Nan? Nan, I don't care what you put out about me. I don't really care. I think you're a piece of shit. You put whatever you want about me. Put the Kane Brown shit out. Put the fucking X bullshit out. Put whatever you want about me. I don't really fucking give a shit. Danny, I've got all the shit on you about your white stuff and your struggle with that. I don't really care about the shit. This is how I know you guys are nothing but lying pieces of shit on this platform. And I stood by all you motherfuckers for so goddamn many years.
And you
And
defended
hot-blooded,
them. You defended them
all of
many
them.
times.
I've defended all of them many times. And
multiple
guess what?
times.
I could kick you both out my box and still stand here by myself and defend myself without getting nobody in this box.
Well,
And
you have been the
still
past couple
stand
hours.
proudly. Still.
Walked away from them. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
I walked away and
I'm
I
not
walked
trying to
away
sound like
quietly.
I'm not trying
But
to
I
sound like a
walked away
superhero.
quietly, and it was still KP until I fucking lost my shit today.
Right. But like, I'm not trying to sound like a superhero, but you know, Tish drug my name for 2 years on this app. I know y'all all heard it. Oh, there's Keller, this made
I'm
up all.
just trying to figure out why Tish has the balls to drag my name when I was the only one that fucking brought her the shit of
Right.
people dragging her name, and her own girlfriend couldn't even fucking do that.
Right.
Her own girlfriend couldn't even bring it to her. I had to bring it to her. I
Right.
had Tish's back.
Yep.
And like, I know
on,
a bunch of y'all
bro.
know this. I'm the one that I cannot stand Danny. I, as a woman to woman, I reached out to Danny, and I'm the one that told her that Tish was cheating on her. And she called me a liar. She went on the app and told everybody I was lying. Well, I wasn't, because it later came out that she was cheating on
It
her.
came out.
It did.
came
But
out.
I'm the one that texted
It
her.
did.
I have the text. I can prove it. I'm the one that texted her,
But it
and I
ain't the
told her.
first time, and it ain't gonna be the last.
Right. But
And
I'm
that
the one that
part.
told her, like, hey, your girl's cheating on
So,
you.
like,
You know
so
she
here's
tells
my
me.
question, Keller.
Do what?
This is my question. This is my question. Since you just said that, am I the piece of shit for leaving people after, like, I don't know, 3 to 6 months and leaving them and disregarding them because
No,
KP
you
just
have to
fucking
walk
gets
away
being
for
a
your
bitch
own
left and right?
sanity. You had to walk away for your own
Or
sanity.
or do you stick with pieces of shit like that and then just try to make it work because it makes you look good because you can claim that you've been in a longer relationship? Because when it comes to me, your longer relationship, you're literally jeopardizing your children, let alone if they have some. And this is just overall general statement. It doesn't matter who it is. You're putting your kids in a situation that they shouldn't be put into. And when I see the red flags, I'm out. You don't like that, I'm out. And that goes for friendships too.
Right.
Yep.
That goes for
HB's
everything.
been moving
Absolutely.
funny
Right.
for a hot fucking minute. They
Right.
all move funny. Fuck them. I want nothing to do with them.
They're all meant for each other. Let's be real. They're all
Let
they're
them.
all trash.
But here's the deal, KP. There's so many people on this app.
Been trying so hard to keep to myself, let alone battling my own bullshit, like health wise. And then it's like, you know what? I've heard enough. I heard enough. When I saw Hot Blooded and Tish's live today, and then lying to Tish about how she didn't talk shit on Tish and she was laughing about it, you got me fucked up. This is the second time that you're. Ziggy, play music.
Holy shit.
Yep. Yep. Ziggy, next. Okay, sorry. Let me turn my music down. Anyways, go ahead.
So I want to say this to you, okay? So you don't need a fake friend. So I really truly hope that this is the
I
final
don't
time
need
for you.
friends from this fucking platform, Nicole. I don't.
Yeah.
Like
No, I
what I've
agree.
learned being on this app, let me just say this. What I've learned from being on this app is I've put so much time and energy into so many people that turned out to just not only stab me in the back but stab me in the front while they smiled. Energy into so many people that turned out to just not only stab me in the back but stab me in the front while they smiled and looked me in the fucking eyes. And
Yeah.
me getting sober, and let me just put this back on my green screen. Let me just put this back on my green screen, okay? Day 27. Okay? I talked, you see the woman underneath me right here? I
Yeah.
talked to her yesterday. For the first time. She talked to my son yesterday. She talked to my son on his birthday, which was in January. Yesterday was the first time that I talked to her. Way past that, I've not had a conversation with her. When I tell you I don't need shit off this platform whatsoever. That is my biological mother, yes.
And I will say, I'm very
She knows.
proud of you. I'm very proud
She
of you.
knows.
And I love you regardless.
Yes.
You do have some healing to do, and I respect giving you that time to do it. But my love for you in that is never going to change.
1,000%. And from me to you, you just for the people that are in here, right? Okay, just because you already know this, but let me just throw this out there. When I lost Madre, to me, is that not like me losing my mother?
Yes.
It is.
KP,
That shit hit
your
hard.
sobriety is nobody's business. If you want to sit in your home and drink 10 beers, drink 20 beers, pass out, if you want to sit and drink
Heather.
water all day, it's nobody's business.
But the thing is,
Heather, the thing is, no. The thing is that Hot Blooded wants to talk about my sobriety, but her and her husband go out every other weekend or every other weekend get wasted. Okay, that's fine. And then Tish wants to talk about it. Hold on.
and she had no problem with you with your drinking when you were there by her.
Correct.
Yeah.
She had no problem when I was at her house. Correct.
That are talking about you, when they can pee in a cup and pee clean, then allow them to speak.
And that's what
Amen.
I'm saying. Tish wants to talk about my sobriety, but what you guys don't know is I spent phone calls on FaceTime with Tish while she was driving around with a Budweiser in her hand, driving a vehicle. And then Danny would enter the call, and I'm like, Danny, like, dude, listen. And I'm texting Danny on the side. And I'm like, Danny, she's drinking. Like, hey, be careful. Like, don't piss her off. Shit like that. Like, all this shit. Like, you're coming at me. At least I don't own a vehicle and I do not drive, and I'm drinking in the comfort of my home when I was, right? But, like, you're coming at people and acting like you are God's fucking saint when you are portraying a certain image on this app. The whole app knows that my life is a fucking mess. I don't have to hide that.
Okay.
I don't have to hide it. I
Kim,
will own it all day.
Kim, but here's the thing. You have been growing and you're working on your sobriety. And for anybody that weaponizes that against you speaks volumes.
I'm going to tell you it's a deflection of themselves. And that's why I say, is
That
Danny
part.
actually off of the
Right.
white stuff? Because the last time Danny acted like this, I got a message from Danny, let alone a phone call as well, where she said, and it was during a duration of her and Tish splitting up, and she said, well, what you don't know is I got back addicted to such and such. And I was like, oh, and now Danny is acting like she's back addicted to such and such. So that's why I brought up what I brought up today. Because you
Yeah.
cannot act like this is not the Danny that I know. This is not Danny that I know, that I have known for 4 or 5 fucking years. This is not the Danny that I know. Not at all. Not at all.
Well, I think she just has had you fooled all this time, to be honest. So
And you know what? You could be right, but
Yep,
you
I
could be
agree.
right. But I really think that that whatever goes on between her and Tish, if you want my honest to God opinion, I think she's going to say and do whatever she needs to protect
Yep.
the safetyness of her home.
Yeah.
she's
No,
not protecting the
absolutely.
safetyness of her home. She's allowing this in her home. Anybody that allows
Yeah,
this
but
around a
she
child
thinks
She's allowing
is sick.
certain people around her that aren't good for her
Yeah,
home.
in her
Let's
mind,
just
she
start
thinks she
there.
is. Yes. It's
So
very
I think in
dangerous.
Danny's mind, she's protecting
Facts.
what's going.
Yeah.
She thinks she did something. I'm like, let me call her. Let me try to take it down, because Nan's trying to text me and she's trying to say that it came from somebody else. Yada yada. Let me try to get her to remove these videos. When I say the whole like Kane Brown Nan thing, yada yada, KP writing, ghostwriting for Kane Brown started before I went to Nashville. I told it to one person, and when I got in Nashville, it was brought up to me. Like, you feed a snake and it fucking slithers. And
Yeah.
so if Nan really thinks she has something on me, if you think you're going to put that out there, put it out there. It's not going to bother me. I can own my shit that I lied to you. But I wanted to know how far it was going to go. And in all honesty, it ran all the way to Nashville to my trip. And here we are. And this isn't the first time we've talked about it on this app. So, like, what do you really have over me that you're going to hurt me with, aside from every single fucking thing I have on you, and which I cannot show on this app, but I could show on Clapper. Because I promise you,
is that you like alcohol. Big whoop.
the fisting videos, the you sleeping with an 18-year-old video, I mean, it's just gonna depend how low you guys want to go. I promise. You want to play with me? Play with me. I've
Yeah.
got 6 motherfucking phones full of storage. None that I've opened in the last, I don't know, year, 2 years, whatever. But I've got enough phones in the last 4 years to know that my storage is fucking full. And I promise you, you keep coming for me, and I'm gonna fucking go deeper. I promise you I will. And Jenna Gray, I say this with the utmost respect.
Thank God you got out.
will have your back regardless.
Thank God she
I will
got
have
out.
Jenna's back
Yeah,
regardless.
facts.
Thank God she got out, because I've
Yes.
got actual footage. So Nan don't want to fucking step nose where she doesn't fucking belong, because I've got the camera footage. I've got the fisting footage. I've got the fucking emails. I've got all of that, and she can thank Audrey for it. You think I'm afraid to say names, bitch? I'll say all the names. I do not care. Get the fuck out of my business. This has nothing to do with you.
Yep.
And Tish,
Nan is
Tish,
in everybody's
I came
business.
to you. I came to you, Tish, when Nan fucking tried to say you weren't shit. And your girlfriend was in the same chat and didn't even have enough balls to come to you. I came to you. And I said, listen, I got no reason not to trust you when you gave me every reason to trust you. I came to you. Nobody else in that chat did. I did. You want to sit up here with HB and dog on me? I promise you, everything your girlfriend came to me with, you better leave me the fuck out your bullshit, because the only thing at the end of the day that I want is to be left the fuck alone. I'm going to give you 24 hours to shut the fuck up. Actually, I'm going to give you till 9 o'clock tonight. It's 4:30. I'm going to give you till 9 o'clock tonight to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Because if you don't, it's going to get ugly.
All right,
It's gonna
KP,
get
I gotta
ugly.
drop. I want you to just focus on you. and fuck everybody else, especially
Yep.
them fake ass,
That's
scamming
what I've
ass
been
bitches.
doing.
Hey, Nicole, I want you to
That's what
know
I've
that
been doing.
everybody in this box is going to be dragged tonight for a good hour. They're going to
Yeah,
go off subscriptions
everybody, and they're
only.
gonna play old. They're
They
gonna play
are.
old
Yeah.
recordings of me, and they're
Let
gonna do
them.
this. And
Right.
Let them.
one thing about me
But
is I don't
after
give a
Please
9
fuck.
do.
o'clock tonight,
Please.
after 9 o'clock tonight, you better shut the fuck up. Because I promise you, anything after 9 o'clock tonight, it's game on.
Hey,
It's game
Tish,
Yeah,
on.
facts.
Tish, if you're going to go
And I'll be
subscription
here.
only on me,
All
can you
right,
make
bye,
it
guys.
$29.99? That'd be great because I'm worth that.
Yeah, after 9 o'clock tonight, it's going to be game on. I'll give you a couple hours to clap back, do what you want to do, whatever. Well, I don't care about that. I don't care how you clap back, how you choose to, but make sure you do it right now. After 9 o'clock, like, I should not wake up tomorrow and still hear you discussing me. You see that? You see this right here? 27 days sober. I'm just letting you know.
Right. But it's going to be guaranteed that we're going to be talked about. And look, I don't care. Again, you can't take nothing from me. Nothing. You don't take anything from me. I mean, you can go around talking about me for days and years. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care. You don't pay my fucking bills.
They're
I mean,
deflecting from themselves is all
exactly.
that's what they're
Anybody
doing.
that has a voice on this app and talks about them or anything, they make them out to be monsters. If y'all can't catch on to that yet, then I guess y'all are blind. But I will say this, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, KP, and I'm going to hop out. Danny, if you don't like me talking about your child, then be a better human being. Be a better fucking mother. I will talk about your child every fucking day until you get your shit
Okay,
together.
but hey, don't talk about her kids in my life.
No,
though.
I'm
I
talking
don't like
about her
that.
being a decent human being as a mother.
Okay, but
And
don't
if you
talk
don't
about
like
her
that,
kids in my
then
life.
I don't know what to tell you. Be a better mother. And then people won't have to talk about it, Danny.
Like, I get that HB just said that in their live about me. Don't I have something better to do, like take care of my kid? I get that. That was just said. But let's not stoop to their fucking level.
But there's
Kelly-
also an innocent child, KP, that doesn't have a voice.
yeah, and my son doesn't have a voice on this fucking app either. I get that.
But also is
We're
not anywhere
gonna
near
stoop
any
to
of this
their
crap.
level. We're not going to stoop to their level and bring up children because I do not agree with that. But for somebody to date somebody who's against bullying, quote unquote, worldwide, you are the biggest fucking bully on this fucking platform, and I hope you cancel yourself.
I think ABWW means always bullying worldwide.
Yeah, for real.
Everybody's catching
real.
on. I mean, it's a given. All they did today was try to pull one over on Christine and Dee Dee by sucking them back in, and they fell for it. I mean, everybody's catching on. And
I don't think Christine and Dee Dee is falling for their shit. That's not happening. I think Christine went in there to correct a few things. Nope. I'm going to correct you. I don't think they went in there playing buddy buddy. I think they went in there to correct a few things. There's no way in hell that they're going to sit
they made
with-
amends that they're not going to speak about each other. I mean, come
Perfect,
on.
Great.
So all of a
Perfect.
sudden we're just going to be quiet and act like none of this is happening.
Well,
then
let's go get
Okay.
Dee Dee then. Somebody go get Dee Dee and Christine because I want to hear about it because I wasn't there. They said yeah they did. All
I'm
right.
not going to
Well,
sit in a
somebody
box
go
with
get it.
Christine at all. I have no desire to
Well,
at
and
all.
that's fine. You can leave my box, but I would really
Yeah, I
like to
am.
know if they come in. You are free to leave.
But they made an amends today, KP, that they're not going to speak on each other. So then they're going to sit quiet and just sit there.
So does that
Okay.
mean that nobody's going to be in my text messages talking about the other party? Because I got questions.
Of course they will. Of course they will. But
Of
but
course
on
the fuck
live,
they will.
they're the ones that brought all this attention back to the app, trying to. I mean,
Yeah.
bring this
Hopefully,
awareness.
as
And
long
now
as
they're going
you
to
send
sit
a
quiet.
text
Okay.
That's the problem, though, is all the back and forth and phone calls and messages and this and that. If you're gonna,
Can
if you're gonna
somebody
make them,
send this to Dee Dee and Christine, please, right now? You guys all send this to Dee Dee and Christine and ask Dee Dee that I want her in my box. I want to know about what's going on. And we're going to do it civilly or I'm going to kick whoever out of the box. But I really want to know what the fuck you're talking about, Killer. So hold on.
They had a live today, and
Okay, I get that. Hold on.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
really want
that's
you
fine.
to talk like
I'm
this.
just not going to sit in a
when
box
they
with Christine.
come
I have no respect for that one. Period.
in. Okay, will you sit in a box if Dee Dee gets in here? Will
Yeah,
you
that's
talk
fine. Yeah,
respectfully?
that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Can somebody get Dee Dee? I'm going to text her. Hold on.
Right, Dolphin, you're right. Made an amends today that they're not going to speak about it, and that's why y'all saw on Reddit. Lips went on Reddit.
Fine, I like that they did that. I have text messages of that conversation, but I want to know
Yeah.
what I want to know to the extent of what it is.
Right. But even Lips on Reddit
Because-
talked about it. Like, I'm not bowing down to these people.
No, so listen, I got the first message I got was it said, "Hey, Lips is in Tish's live. They made amends. Blah blah blah." Me and Dee Dee spoke, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And
Right.
then I was like, "Just kidding," because I was watching Tish's live.
Yeah. No,
And
they made
saw
it. They made it
Christina.
amends that they're not going to speak on
But-
each other. So my thing is, KP, is this. So we're all going to bring awareness, and now we're just going to hush and act like it doesn't happen. Okay.
Yeah, you got me
Bullshit.
fucked up. Now, when you drag my name across the fucking board, I'm not gonna act like
But
it
that's
didn't happen.
the amends they made today, that they're not going to speak on each other anymore on this app. Okay. So let's bring awareness, but
listen.
now let's just be quiet.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if Christine or Dee Dee does not get in my live, do not text or call my phone. Very much so. I'm gonna make it very clear. Do not text or call my phone if you guys cannot come in here and talk to me
Claudette.
freely about it.
They can't handle the smoke, just like she said. Yep.
No, do not talk shit on them, Keller. Stop, because I love Dee Dee and Christine.
I don't have a
Do not
problem
talk
with
shit
Dee
on
Dee at
them.
all.
I'm going to give them the opportunity to tell me what actually partook.
Go
to-
watch Reddit on Lips, and you'll hear it come out of her mouth as well. It's not just
I'm
me
not
saying
talking
this.
about Lips. I'm not talking about Lips. I'm not talking about Lips. I'm talking about Dee Dee and Christine. Because I
Read your comments.
talked to Dee Dee and
Everybody's even
Christine.
saying it. Read your comments, KP.
I'm
Exactly.
reading
Healing
them.
journey.
I talked to Dee Dee and Christine off of this app. Off of the app. Not on the app. I talked to them off of this app. So, Christine told me to tell you she is at her kid's game. Where's Dee Dee?
Skeleton just said Christina's going to help
We're not
Tish with her
talking
awareness.
Listen, we're not talking about Christina 200, I promise. This has nothing to do with Christina 200.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. We're talking about Christine. Two different people, just to clarify. We're not going to talk about Dee Dee or Christine whatsoever on my live. I want one of them in the box.
Okay.
I got their back.
I just wanted to correct.
You're cutting out. Fix your
One
Wi-Fi.
thing.
Fix your Wi-Fi.
Chris,
Yeah, fix your Wi-Fi, Tasha. It's almost reset time, so I'm gonna need you to fix your Wi-Fi, bitch.
And every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Every 10.
Okay, awesome.
I've let
She did say she has suggestions for her, yes. But she said she's also going to help her.
can you hear me
Okay.
now?
Yes.
Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Christine did not. That person who said that in here, skeletons or whatever, Christine is not helping her with any awareness lives. That was someone totally
I did
different.
not believe so either.
That is not true. All they did was, and there was some Redditors in there too, they all agreed that they would just stop talking on each other.
Right, right.
So they
would
stopped
stop
talking about
going
them
at
and
each
said,
other.
let's talk about KP. They stopped talking about them
Right.
and then they said, let's just start talking about KP. There's Dee Dee. Can Dee Dee have a box?
And that's what I'm saying, KP.
But I did not hear
you
anything
critically talk
about-
about Dee Dee and Christine, but then you want to talk about KP. Come on now.
Exactly.
I did not
Come
hear
on now, 'cause
anything
I
about
jumped in a box,
Christine.
and I'll say it with Dee Dee in here. I jumped in a box to defend Dee Dee left and right when it came to Hot Blooded and Tish.
Right.
Dee Dee said, what's happening? I'm trying to figure that out, boo-boo. That's
Fair
what
is
I'm
fair.
trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, Dee Dee, can you let Keller explain what the fuck she just explained to me so you and I can understand what the fuck
Hey,
is
Dee Dee,
going
how are
on?
you?
Hi. So I was on the phone. It came across my screen. KP's calling for you guys. So I heard nothing of what was said. So
Okay.
what's
So this
happening?
is what was said. So
And
I
you're
jumped,
good because I'm trying to still understand, so you're good.
I jumped in the boxes because obviously KP and Nicole and people were alive. And was it not discussed today in the live that you and Christine and y'all were in with Tish and Danny today that y'all would no longer speak on each other and y'all made amends?
So let me. Yes, we did say that. Hold a
Wait,
second.
hold on.
Hold
Let's reset because we have a violation. Let's reset and come back. Let's
Okay.
reset
We're
because I don't
killing
want
you
to
with
lose
these
it.
resets. Okay.
I know. I got to reset. I'm sorry. Let's reset.
Okay. Okay.
So let me
Because
just start by saying,
this is what, hold on. This is what I want to understand because Keller was trying to like explain it to me, and I said, no, I talked to Dee Dee, and then I missed the live. I didn't hear the live. All I know is what you and I talked about, right?
yep. And
Dee Dee- Okay,
So when I called you, you looked at me weird, and I'm like, "What happened?"
Right.
I didn't know what was going
Right.
on. I called to tell you about the live. I said, "Did you not just watch the live?" And I'm like, "What happened?"
Right.
I didn't know what was going
Right.
on. I called to tell you about the live. I said, "Did you not just watch the live?" You says no because someone sent you a message about something else. I said, "Did you not watch me in the live with Tish and Danny and what happened?"
And I didn't- and I
explain
didn't-
something else. I said, "Did you not watch me in the live with Tish and Danny and what happened?"
And I didn't
explain-
see it.
Yeah, you did. You did say you didn't see it. I did explain to you what was said and what happened in that live. You were upset about the message, something else that you got. I don't know, whatever we got into. So we moved from one thing to another. I did explain that. I said I was
It's in a text. Whatever the fuck it was, it's in a text. I don't know.
Listen, I am sick. There's so much damage going on, and there's so much fucking drama going on. I got into the box. It had to do with Neen and Pickles was in the box. It was a whole big thing. I don't know if I finished explaining it to you. Maybe I didn't because we got into your thing. To do with Neen and Pickles was in the box. It was a whole big thing. I don't know if I finished explaining it to you. Maybe I didn't because we got into your thing. But it was a whole big thing, and we got into the box. It actually turned out, I'm going to say it, into a positive live. Christine was explaining. It actually turned out I'm going to say it, into a positive live. Christine was explaining some things that were not right, and she was correcting. Pickles was saying what she was saying. I was commenting, and Tish offered me a box, and I said absolutely because Neen wanted me to post.
Wait, you got in Tish's box today?
Danny. Well, it was there. It was. And I said absolutely because Neen wanted me to post.
Wait, you got in Tish's box today?
Danny. Well, it was there. It was Danny's live.
Well, whatever. You got in Tish or Danny's box today?
Yes, I did. Yes, I absolutely
Okay, I
did.
didn't know all that mess, but go ahead.
I was on the phone with you, KP. I called you to. Yes, I did. Yes, I absolutely
okay, I
did.
didn't know all that mess, but go ahead.
I was on the phone with you, KP. I called you to tell you that you were upset about something else.
You said Christine was in there, and I was reading the comments.
No. Hold on. You said.
And remember,
let me look.
I said I can't even watch this shit, and I just left.
Yes, you said, "Oh wait, Christine is in the box." I said, "Yes, she's in the box now." I left because I was driving
and then I
to
said
get
I
my
can't
son.
watch this shit, and I just left.
Y'all get along because I'm not going to be a paid moderator. I'm kidding.
KP, hold on. Let's calm down.
No,
Because
but I
you were-
literally left. I literally
Yes.
left because I thought it was just Christine that was in there. I didn't know Dee Dee got in there, but go ahead.
Well,
I want to know.
I was in there when you went and saw Christine. I had already left the box, and you said no. Then we were getting into it, but we started talking about the situation that you were talking about, and I said, "Hold up, let me speak to that creator, please. Let me diffuse this because you were going off about what you were going off. Let me take care of that." We got into that other conversation.
I was going off about a whole nother side of TikTok.
Yes, you'll say whatever. It's between you and I. Whatever. Anyway, I says, don't worry about it. We'll take care of that. Give me
I'll
a
say
chance.
it. I don't give a fuck. I was going off about.
Oh my God! Listen,
when he
no.
was- Okay, all right, I won't say it.
There's too many things
All right, I
going on. Let's talk about what I was called in here for.
Okay.
I went.
Okay.
I said what I had to say. Tish said what she had to say, and I said I should have followed suit when my friend made peace with Danny and put it down because Riker and I are package deal. So if Riker decided to make peace with Danny, I should have done the same thing, closed it down, and walked away because that's how
But
it
do
should be.
people not realize that,
But
like,
let me explain.
okay,
because I
listen,
want
hold
you to
on,
get the
hold
whole
on.
truth.
But Dee Dee, do people not realize that this wouldn't be a thing? Like, I get that even if it was right or wrong for Tish to do what she did for that battle, right? When Rachel came for Tish, it doesn't, whether that was right or wrong, give or take, whatever side people sit on, doesn't matter. Do people not realize like certain people wouldn't be involved if Tish did not bring up Riker for whatever reason she brought her up for. And then that caused a whole nother war because Riker has her own real life shit going on and doesn't need this mess. And now everybody that's going to defend Riker is going to step in. And then when people decided to like speak up or back away or do whatever. Like, you brought up an innocent person who's literally spending time with her family because you got called out by another creator for whatever. It's just fucking
I want to
wild to
clear. I
me.
just want to say this one thing before we keep going. I said, okay, Tish and I came to an agreement, and we said we're going to put it down. Are we going to put this shit down? Is it going to stop? And when is it going to stop? Everybody's a pickles. Is it when? Who's going to stop? On what end? Are you going to stop? Are you going to keep going? Are you going to keep going? I'm being ripped apart right now on Reddit by the same people that said that they were going to stop. Because I said, okay, Tish, no problem. You don't speak on me. I don't speak on you. Danny don't speak on me. I don't speak on Danny. We can put this down. You want to see my growth? You want to see, this is my word. My word is good and my word is valid. And I wish, and I would, and I'm gonna pray for this hard, that we can just, listen, we are a big community. We are some strong ass, the
Does that
lesbian
mean that
side
we're?
is strong.
Does that
So
mean that we're no
can I ask
longer
a question, Dee
speaking
Dee,
about
to
it?
you? Can I ask you a question?
Oh, what?
So I guess my question is you went live, you ruffled all these feathers with all these people and brought up all this awareness again, and now
Oh,
you're just
me.
gonna sit
Okay,
quiet?
okay, I'm one person. Just one person did it, right? Me.
But you did.
Just me by myself, right?
Keller,
No,
I'm gonna need you to reword that in a respectful way, Keller. Keller, reword that in a respectful way.
Let's not
Don't come
forget.
for Diddy like that.
Listen, I'm going to mention this name. I'm pretty sure she's in here. Bring her into the box because who's been ruffling these feathers, Keller? You cannot stand these people. Sam I Am goes
Right.
on. Don't blame this on one person. Do not dare get on here and say.
But what
"Didi,
I'm
you
saying is
started this."
that you're the one that you and
are
several.
kidding
Okay,
me
I
right
won't just
now
say
with
you.
this.
Okay, I'll
You are
rephrase that.
kidding.
I won't just say you, but you
You
have
guys,
been.
my mods, I want you to block these fake accounts that are in here talking about the people in my boxes. Block
Okay,
them.
I won't just say you.
No, wait. You know what?
But
You know
Okay,
what?
but
You know what's
Keller,
fucked
can
up?
you
You know
keep
what?
it?
I
Keller,
didn't.
can you
Dee,
keep it in a
I didn't
Keller,
interrupt you,
can
Dee
you
Dee, when you were
keep it in a
talking.
respectful manner? Because you're not going to
Right.
sit in my box and disrespect
Right.
Dee Dee.
Right. But what I'm
Please do
saying
not do
is
that.
that, okay, that's why I'm rephrasing it, is you and several other people, and myself included, absolutely myself, and KP as
Right.
well, have been talking about this for quite a while. But here lately, you have been the
Did
brunt of it.
did you hear? Okay,
Bringing
listen.
awareness.
Did you hear? Yes. Did you hear the part? Since you heard all this, and you're saying me. Did you hear the part where Christine said, "Okay, what you're doing and how you're going to buy your T-shirts, Tish, is wrong. It's wrong.
Heard
Let's
that.
find
Yes,
a
yes,
way."
I agree with that.
It,
I
let's,
agree. She said that, yes.
Okay, let's find a way where you can make the T-shirts with ABWW and something else on it, but only she didn't want to share her idea because she doesn't want anyone stealing it. She has an idea. She's going to share it with Tish so that Tish can make her T-shirts in a way where it's bringing awareness and it's hers. It's ABWW with something else that I'm not allowed to talk about. Tish said, I am open to ideas. I am open to listen. Why, the same thing happened with Nan when I decided to make the piece and drop it. They ripped me apart. Every time I decide I want to put something down and let's work around it. Like Christine said, let's listen to my idea with the shirts. Let's try and diffuse something that's been going on and on and on and on and on. There are other things going on. Listen, if someone wants to keep going, go keep doing
I
it.
really
If I
want
give you
Tish
my
in my
word,
box.
if I give you
I
my
really
word,
want Tish in my
Keller,
box.
if I
I want
and,
Tish in my box.
wait, let me tell you.
Can Tish come in here from another account?
guess
Can
my
somebody
biggest
ask Tish to
question
come in
is
from another account?
I guess my question to you,
Keller.
Dee Dee, is hey, I'll let Dee Dee talk.
Respectfully, hold on. Respectfully, can
Okay.
Tish come in here from another fucking account? Because I would really
fine.
like Tish in here
I-
from another account. Yeah, I want Tish in a box too.
I want to share
I'm fine with
something that I think is important, and I'm not cutting you off, Keller, but I think that I want to
was
say
cutting off.
something. I'm sorry, KP, this is your life. I'm not taking over it, but I want to say
No,
something.
you're fine. You don't have to apologize. I just
I
want to know if Tish
received-
can be in here for this.
Okay,
Right.
let's see if Tish can come in here because I want to share something that just happened, and I would like for Tish to be in here, and I want to share what just
Me too.
happened. And let me
Me
tell
too.
you, KP, I made this clear to everyone. KP is my friend. I've always stood by her. I am going to stand by her. And you know what? If I choose to put something down with you, I put it down with you. But don't forget, KP is my friend, and I'm going to stand by KP. And I've been with
Right.
KP since day one.
I'm not in here dogging KP at all. Nobody's dogging KP. I'm actually on KP's
Well,
side.
you can't come in. You can't come in and you can't dog on Dee Dee while you're in my life. So I'm
No,
gonna need
that's
you to, whatever.
I clearly
I just
said I
need
have
you to say whatever
questions,
you're
and I
gonna say
have a
to her
right
respectfully.
for questions. I
Respectfully.
mean, everybody has a lot of questions,
Keller,
and
I
obviously
did.
people are
Just,
scared to
just
talk
do it
up.
respectfully.
Keller,
That's
I
all we
apologize.
ask is for you to do it respectfully.
I
That's all.
apologize,
That's all.
Keller, if you think that I meant that, I'm saying that you're dogging KP. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when I want Tish to come in here before I say what I want to
So
say.
do I. I want Tish in
Yeah,
here
I'm fine with her
because
coming in here.
none of this would have. I wouldn't have even been involved in this if I didn't get the video from Hot Blooded about Tish dogging me. I wouldn't have even known Tish dogged me, and so I wouldn't have even had a part in this.
My
wouldn't have
biggest
even had a
question I
part
had
in
was
this.
simply this: is so are y'all going to sit quiet now and not speak on her,
Speak on who?
on
Speak
Tish
on who?
and Danny?
Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. I want to talk to Tish
Well,
and or Danny.
well, I know you're not KP, but I'm asking Dee Dee.
So I said I put it down. I gave my word to Tish and Danny that I was gonna put it down. But listen to me. There's a way around this. Now, give her a chance to change. So everyone is bitching about the t-shirts and she's using awareness to pocket her money. So she's going to change it around. She's going to change
So
it.
here's my question.
ABWW. Why would
Then
I want to
KP,
keep
I mean,
coming
then Dee Dee,
for
how does she
someone?
Yeah, so
support her
here's my
family then?
question. Here's
why
my
would I
question.
add
But
live?
listen,
So I
Hot
went in.
Blooded got into their box and it was all KP, and that's what made me get on live because I
fuck
said, hold the
Hot-Blooded.
fuck
I
up.
have, you know what? Fuck Hot-Blooded. She's not, I have not, that one, no. That one,
But
no.
Tish
That one,
sat there and
lied.
dogged me with HB, not even knowing what the fuck I hold on to. And I ain't even had nothing but Tish's back from the jump.
So I
Okay,
guess my
KP.
question
From the
is, if it's
jump.
no
Wait,
longer
hold on
going to
a
be,
second. KP, let me ask you a question, KP. Just you, KP. Let me ask you a question. Are
Go
you
ahead.
willing or would you be willing to have a conversation off the app with Tish?
1,000%.
Okay, let's do that. Let's get off live right now.
But she ain't gonna do it.
How do you know?
She's not gonna do it. And you know what? She's not gonna do it. I promise you she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it. I promise you she's not. She's already got herself intertwined on this platform that it's bringing her in numbers and money. She's not gonna do it.
so I'm going to say this, and it might sound disrespectful.
Jenny said Tish is coming. Let's let her in the box.
But
Let's
I
let her
mean
in the
this
box.
not disrespectful
Because
at
I
all.
want
I'm
to
just
explain.
stating.
Hold on.
I'm just
Hold on,
stating the
Keller,
obvious.
I want to explain. Hold on. I want to explain to Tish how, because when I was going and working towards my sobriety and through my sobriety of even being sick, I didn't even know. I didn't open this platform. How I knew, remember how I changed my phone number?
Yep.
Remember, I posted a video. I changed my phone number. There were very few and far too many that there was 5 people that got my number. That's it. Hot Blooded was one of them people. Hot Blooded sent me the fucking shit from Tish. That's how I found out because I didn't open this app. HB sent me the video of Tish fucked up that night of Tish dogging me. And that hurt my feelings, and I
she
still
knew
shut
that
up.
you were not in a good place and still send you these videos.
Yes, she knew I was not in a good spot. She knew that 1,000%. She still sent it, and I still shut up. And I shut up.
Can I say something?
I sat quiet.
Can I say
Go
something?
ahead.
So
Yeah, because
So-
I can't even breathe.
I just want to make sure this is understood, KP, because this is going to be affecting you, just like you said. So now that Dee Dee and Christine are no longer on the chopping block, it's going to be directed at other people.
Okay, hold
So
on.
that's
a
still
second.
allowable?
I know
That's
I'm
still
gonna be
allowable?
the
You know what?
person.
You know what this sounds like to
I
me, Keller?
know. Hold on.
But that's
hold on,
allowable?
Hold on. Hold on.
No.
I know I'm gonna be one of the heads on that chopping block, which
Absolutely.
is fine. But I
Listen
also
to me,
know.
Keller. It
Hold
sounds to
on,
me
but
like
I also know. But I
You're-
also know Dee Dee and Christine are not gonna sit back and watch my
And I
head
made
get
that
chopped to
clear.
shreds.
And I made
Well, I
They're
hope,
not
I
gonna-
hope
they're not
that's
gonna do
right.
that.
I do. I hope that's right.
And I made that clear,
No,
but
I
Keller,
know it's right.
Keller,
You want to
it
know how
sounds-
I know it's
it
right?
sounds to me like
Because
you're-
when Dee Dee's head was on that chopping block and nobody jumped in that box to fucking
KP
defend
did.
her to say, I did. I jumped in that box.
KB,
So I know
KP
Dee Dee
did.
ain't just going to
Well,
let me
I hope
fucking...
that's right. I hope that's true.
I'm telling you,
Keller,
Keller,
it
this
sounds
is
to
why I
me
say...
like you're coming
Dee
for
Dee
me.
is not
and-
going to just let us...
I'm not coming for you, Dee Dee. I'm
No,
stating the
it
obvious.
sounds like
I'm stating the
You're
obvious.
putting all this heat on me. Like, what are you doing right now? So wait, Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Because you
shut
went and
up. So that means
I'm
that now
stating
we're
the
disagreeing.
obvious.
But
You
I
don't
don't
like
want to
that I'm
yell.
stating the obvious.
I don't want to.
Hold
I don't
on,
want to
Taylor.
sound
Hold
like I'm
on.
yelling because I'm not yelling. But I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm not yelling either, but I'm stating the obvious. Like, you made amends to
you're
these
putting
people,
me
so
right now.
everybody else is going to get the brunt of it.
You put
That's obvious.
so
No, no, no,
that's
no,
because of
no.
me, right?
Listen. Didi, I love that she made amends. I'm gonna tell you that. I love
I'm
that.
not leaving
But I'm gonna
KP
tell
out in the
you,
dark.
she is not gonna sit here and watch me get eaten alive
I'm not.
by people. She's not. For the simple
Okay.
fact that I was one of the very few
Okay,
that
well,
stood up and spoke fucking facts.
okay.
She's not gonna do that. Don't do that to
Okay.
Didi. Don't do
Well,
that.
I hope that's true.
And
She's not.
I made that clear. I made that free. Tish, please come in here because I want to talk about what just happened. I want Tish. I
Yes.
really would like for Tish to come in here because I
And
want
I
to talk
will
with Tish in the
talk to
box.
Tish respectfully because I really want Tish to know. Like, I was the one that brought them fucking screenshots to Tish. I was the one that told Tish what was going on. I was the one that did this with Tish. I fucking had her back regardless. And now I'm the one getting drugged by Tish. And I'm like, well, there's nothing you can put out about me regardless that you want to. She said, here I go. All right, Tish, can I put you in a box? Is that
Yeah,
cool?
Tish, go.
There's nothing you can put out about me regardless that you want to. She said, here I go. All right, Tish, can I put you in a box? Is that
Yeah,
cool?
Tish, go. I want to talk with
But
Tish.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I had Tish's box or Tish's back, and then it's like Hot Blooded brought it to me, and it was like I formed an opinion because I'm stuck in a fucking bed 24/7, and I'm not seeing the lives that are going on. I mean, it was like I formed an opinion because I'm stuck in a fucking bed 24/7, and I'm not seeing the lives that are going on. I'm
Hold
not
on.
seeing them.
Wait,
So I only see them
KP, can I say something before Tish
bits
is in
and
the box?
pieces.
I want to say something
go
now
ahead.
that Tish is in
Tish
the
is in
box.
here.
Hold a second. I want to say something. This is
Go ahead.
very important, and this is why I want to say it with Tish in the box. Tish, so I got a phone call. My phone rang. I'm allowed to talk about this, so Tish is present. When I saw my phone, it was Nan. I picked up. I said, "This just happened now." I said, "Hello." She said, "Tish is on the call. She would like to know if you will if I can merge and you can have a conversation." Tish and I
Is
got
this
on
tonight?
call. Right now, this is why I said let's get off live and talk about it. I wanted to talk you, me, and Tish on a phone call because I said
I
how
won't
can
talk
we-
to Nan. Fuck
I said,
Nan.
No, not Nan, Tish. I said, how can we defuse this? I said, KP
I won't
is
talk
my
to Nan.
friend. Can you listen? I said to Tish, KP is my friend. I'm not leaving her out. I'm not leaving her down. I'm not leaving her alone. How can we work something out where we stop what's happening right now? This is going to get worse. This is ugly. Let's work on this. She's my friend. We stop what's happening right now. This is going to get worse. This is ugly. Let's work on this. She's my friend. And I can we come to I don't know, get somewhere? Can we all talk? And this is why I said to you, can we get off live and talk about it off live?
Well, I
Tish
won't
is
do it with
willing
Nan.
to have a conversation. Not Nan, me, you, Tish, or you and Tish can have a conversation, or someone has to be a mediator. Let's defuse.
And in my defense, Didi, you know this, that I changed my phone number, and I
Yes.
put that out in my conversations with Danny that I didn't give nobody my phone number. Only a few people from this app had my number. That was you, that was Christine, that was Hot Blooded, Amanda, and Jessica. That was it.
I changed
Nobody
my
from
number,
this
but
app
you can
had
get
my
my
number.
number from Keller.
But if
No,
I call,
I
but
don't-
listen,
I
I don't
if
have
I-
it because you gave it to me. You
Listen.
texted it to me, Tish.
but
Thanks.
listen,
I don't
Let's
talk
be
to
real.
Keller
Let's
like
be
that.
honest.
I call Tish, and I
Hey, hold on, because let's do this as a civil live. I don't talk to Keller like that. We've never had private conversations, not once.
I didn't. No, I wasn't being disrespectful. I said she has my number and she could give it out, and
And
I'm
that's
giving
fair.
her permission.
And I
And
don't
that's
give it out
fair.
like that.
But
I
I'm just saying
wouldn't- I
that's not me
wouldn't-
being funny.
No, okay, I'm
Yeah,
just
she
letting you know. I
texted me
wouldn't
her
get your
number. She
from
did,
nobody.
yes.
If I wanted your number, Tish, I would just be like, I would just fucking text you, to be honest. And if you didn't get it, you wouldn't get it. It's fine.
You have it.
But can we go back now that Tish is here? Can we go back to what happened earlier? Because I really was spending time. My kid's off of school today, okay? So I didn't do Easter yesterday. We did Easter on Saturday, which Didi, you know about because you said Happy Easter on Sunday, and I said I spent all day with my son, and I still spent all day yesterday with my son.
and we
Wasn't on
talk
the side.
KP and I talk on the phone every single day.
Every fucking day. Every day. And it might be 5 minutes, it might be 20 minutes, but it's really like, look, this is what I got going on, this is what I got going on. But I got a message today that stated that there was so-and-so in Tish's live that said, "Hey, Lips is in Tish's live talking about helping her advocate for whatever," and I was like, "The fuck." Like, I'm fucking lost, yada yada.
Yeah,
And now
Lips.
what I'm hearing from Keller is that Dee Dee and Christine made a pact with you, which I don't give a fuck if they do or they don't. That's not my business.
I'm sorry,
That's
not to
fine.
interrupt. Did you say Lips
Yes.
was in a box with me?
I don't know if they were in the box or in the comments.
Impossible. It's a
Yeah,
different
she had
live.
another
I
box.
corrected it. No,
There
it
is,
was
there is a Lips
Christine.
that comes in my live, KP, but it's not that Lips. I don't fuck with
Okay,
Lips.
and that's fine. So this is why I wanted you in the box, like right now, because I wanted to talk about it. So Keller just brought it. Keller, can you recap?
Sure,
Like
absolutely.
respectfully, because if you
No, I
disrespect
am. I
anybody in my
am.
boxes,
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
deal.
boot
What y'all
you.
don't know is Tish and I, we don't have
But
beef because we've done
if
the
you
exact same thing that
disrespect
Dee Dee's
anybody in
done.
my box, I'm gonna fucking boot you. So can you do it respectfully?
Right, absolutely. But Tish will tell you, her and I don't have beef. We have done
Okay.
this off the app. We had an agreement just like Dee Dee does, and she will tell you that. I have text messages proving that. Absolutely.
And that's fair. That's
But
fair.
my question to Dee Dee was, and still is, you brought, and Tish can vouch for this, you brought all this awareness with many people on this app here lately about Tish is this and Tish is that, Tish is a scammer and this and that. So now that you don't want the brunt of it, you
I don't
folded.
want the brunt of it. Listen,
Absolutely.
do you realize, you using those words for me? Do you realize that I stand for whatever and against and whoever comes for me and I do me, girl? Do you, I feel like you want to
Well,
come for me,
please.
Keller, but you're trying to be respectful and you don't know how to, you're trying to go about it nice. So don't come with
Okay,
that
okay.
shit because
So
you went for
my
Danny for
question
how
is,
long? Okay, wait, no, hold on, because I listened to you. How long did you come for Tish
still
for?
talking.
How long did you come for Danny for? So it's okay for you to make peace with Tish, but now that I decide to say let's work and find a way, that's okay, Keller?
You don't know anything about my topic with me and Tish at all.
Can we
But you
just-
made peace. The point is you made
just
peace.
pause? Can we just pause for a second?
Yes.
Can we look at the date? Can we look at the date? Tish. I need Tish to unmute. I just want to talk to Tish right now, nobody else. Tish, are you here? Are you seeing it? Can we just look at the date?
Yeah, what we looking at? I ain't got my glasses, but
Look, so it's just the date, April 14th.
Okay.
It's just the date. And I still still sat quiet. Okay? I sat quiet the whole time. Even after that. Actually, that's not even the actual date. That's when I resent it to her. So hold on, let me go get the actual date.
What
Hold
are
on,
we
I'm
looking
sorry.
at though? I'm not sure. I know that's a picture of me, but
Hold on a second. That's when I sent it to her and I said I forgot who sent it to me, and I said, wait, you're who sent it to me. Let me go back to the actual date. Hold on.
I mean, I do want to say this. What happened on the live today between me and Dee Dee, that wasn't nothing to be malicious or ass kissing. That was just a few grown people coming on common ground. That's
Okay.
all it was. That's how I
You see
feel.
the date? You see the date?
Yeah.
You see April 7th?
Okay.
It says April 7th at 10:29 a.m. And then the second one is me sending it to her after we hung up the phone call. And I said, well, let me send it to you because I'll tell you why I'm actually mad. You see, it was a whole week difference. So this is HB sending it to me.
Okay.
Okay? And when HB sent it to me, I didn't respond. I didn't respond in text. I just picked up the phone and I called her. Because she sent me this live, which you played on your live, which I respect you for playing it. Thank you for playing it. I love that you played it.
She told me she said them things. She told me she sent you that.
Right, but she didn't tell you what was said on the phone call. And what I'm saying is, Tish, I done brought you shit and fucking been up front with you from the fucking jump. I'm not talking to you unless your camera's on. Because I want to look you in your eyes. I want to be able to look you
I
in
turned
your
my
eyes.
mic off so you wouldn't hear the humidifier.
And
But I'm
that's
just
fine.
turning my
You
mic
can
off.
mute, but I want your camera on because I want you to know. I done sent you shit, Tish, and I went against Danny. Okay? Remember when we were all in that group during the whatever bullshit, hoorah, ha ha shit? And I didn't even know that Danny didn't show you that. But I still came to you with it. I respected you enough to bring it to you because I respected you as a person because I felt like you were upfront with me, that I was upfront with you. Okay? It was brought to me on this day. A week, I still sat quiet after it was brought to me. A week later, when I wanted to go live,
KP, I'm
was
not
the
trying to be funny,
14th.
but I can't do that
Hold
filter.
on.
I have flashbacks. I'll leave right now. I can't do the filter. I have flashbacks.
Who the fuck is letting somebody in my box anyways?
Bailey,
Who the fuck is letting people in my box?
No, that's you,
Bailey,
Bailey.
why you did that to me, man?
Okay, but I don't care, but stop letting
No.
people in my box. I don't care who
I-
it is. Quit.
When you're done talking, I,
I don't
have
care.
something to
Quit
say.
putting people in
We
my
was
box.
just breaking up the monotony, KP. Nothing bad. We were just making jokes. My bad.
I'll keep
But
the filter off.
don't be putting nobody in my box, like for real. And Tasha, you can chill, it's fine. But look, a week later, you know how many phone calls I had with HB from this day when she sent it to this day? When I sent it to her and I said, I'm fixing to go live, and she said, why? And I'm on the phone, and I said, let me send you the video. And I said, wait, bitch, you're the one that sent it to me. Because I re-seen it again,
Gotcha.
and it re-triggered me.
'Cause
I
she
shut the
had-
fuck up, and I still,
She had said,
I
she
sat
said the
quiet.
reason why she said the reason why she sent it to me. Or she said, hold on, let me get this straight because I don't want to lie on her. She said, I got
No,
the
go ahead,
50.
because I'm going to show you all of it.
Oh, I got that 50, and I got the comments where you say where it wanted to go at that time, what I was doing with what
Right.
that 400.
I was in there, and you was supposed to go and feed the homeless that night, and I said, please replay the live. You was going to help the homeless, and I got the
replayed
text
it.
too. But I was texting Danny at the same time that I sent this because
Okay,
you
well-
was going to go and help the homeless. And I wasn't even mad, Tish. I said, at least you help families.
I
I
get
said,
it, but
at least
listen,
you help families out, bro. At
But
least
listen,
and I
bro,
gave you a
with
pat
the
on my
homeless-
fucking back, bro.
with the homeless, we were getting stuff off the wish list. So at that time, after my box battle, I donated 400. When you came in my live and I was at Dunkin' Donuts
Well, my
passing out
text
the,
with you was you had 280 or 200 and some, and you were gonna match my 50 to it. So when you went to Walmart, it was 280 some that you handed out.
no comments. When you came in my live, I was in Dunkin' Donuts passing out hundreds.
Right?
for the
Yeah,
workers.
but I came in and I left, and I came in and I left, and I came in and I left.
I want a sprinkle
You
donut.
came in and said
I
you
didn't
wanted
just
to
come in
donate.
and stay.
No,
I
you
didn't
came
come in and stay. I
No, you
came in and I
didn't.
left.
You did, but you came in and said you wanted to donate, and so at that time,
I did. I
Right,
wanted
and
to
that's
donate
what-
because I thought you was gonna go feed the homeless that
But at
night,
that
which I'm not
time-
even mad about. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just mad because like I really thought like I was fixing to be able to watch you go pass out fucking food and whatever.
And I did, and I
Which-
am
but at the same
this Saturday.
time, you know what made my heart happy was the end of your live where you gave it to a father and a mother who just had like that baby couldn't been more than 3 months old, and I was like, all right, I'm good with it. I'm
Okay,
good
but they
with
said
it.
they made it seem like I took your 50. You gave me 50 for the homeless, knowing
You
that
didn't take shit. I willingly sent it to you. You
Well, I'm
didn't
just
ask
telling
for it.
you how
I
it was
willingly
done.
sent it.
I'm just telling you how it was
I
done.
willingly sent it. But I sent it because I thought you was fixing to feed the homeless that
You
night.
be
I
on
didn't know you
Saturday.
was doing
But at that time, I had just did a box battle, so I donated 35%. And so I was able to pass out to the Dunkin' Donuts and then go to Walmart and pass out to the people, whoever I asked for some change, I was passing out, and my camera was turned, so everybody's money was accounted for. Now, that homeless run
Fair,
you're
and
talking
that's
about
fair,
is this
but-
Saturday, KP.
But the Walmart night of this, it was like 280 because you guys counted it at the end of the live.
That was
And
after
it
Dunkin',
wasn't
baby.
for... No, I'm not talking about Duncan. This has nothing to do with Duncan.
But when you
Oh,
came
you're
in my
including
live-
Duncan.
No, yeah, when
So
you
you're
came in my-
including Duncan. Okay,
Yeah, I
all
went
right.
from
If you're
Dunkin'-
including, okay, all right.
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
went
If
from
you're including
Dunkin'-
Duncan in the tips, then I get
I
it.
went
Then
from
that makes
Dunkin',
sense.
From Dunkin', I stayed on live and I drove to Walmart.
Okay,
and I
that
passed
makes
the rest
sense
of it out.
because it wasn't making sense to me on how
But
you
when
came
it
up
was
with
brought to me,
400.
when it was brought to me, it was that you were mad because you said 50 for the homeless. But at that time, that's what I was doing,
Look.
and we doing that homeless run this Saturday. So the 50 that you donated when you came in my live, I was literally live at Dunkin' Donuts counting hundreds. And
I did come in while you were at Duncan, and Danny was actually
I gave
talking
each
about how
worker
that's where you
$100.
started out.
It was 3
She
workers.
said that's how you started out, and then you passed out money to the
100
co-workers.
apiece.
I was there for that, and then I left, and then I came back, and then I left, and then I texted Danny. I said, "Can I donate to Tish
But
without
when
my
you
name
came
being
in,
dropped?"
KP, in my live, I showed the recording. When you came in my live, at that moment, I was breaking Dunkin' Donuts off, and you said to donate. So I took your 50 and I put it with my 400.
But I didn't tell nobody publicly that I donated because
I
I
didn't
asked
either.
Danny. I asked Danny specifically keep my name out of it. I just want to give
We
this to
did.
Tish for extra. Right, 1,000%. Nobody even knew that I donated. Nobody.
Right, but it was brought to my attention that you were disgruntled because the money went somewhere else, but it wasn't like that. I was on live doing what I
So
was
yeah,
doing.
no. In all honesty, they're not wrong because what I picked up, I didn't know that you were including your money from Dunkin' to Walmart to whatever.
Yeah, it was
but
all
from
in
my
the same
understanding
run,
of
same
being,
live.
hold on. From my understandings of being in and out of your live, that you were going to go and feed the homeless or help the homeless. Let me just say help the homeless, not feed them. I'm sorry, that's my bad. For you to go help the homeless, I thought that you, in my assumption, were gonna go feed them or do, and it was like you just passed out money at Walmart, and I was like, well, damn, I could have did that, or I could have had somebody here do that. I wanted to watch
Do
you
you
do
remember?
something with
Do you
people.
remember when we were
Hold
gonna
on,
do
I
it
wanted
together?
to watch you do something with people on the street. So,
Right.
like, to me, I was upset, but then I wasn't upset for the simple fact, and that's why I said leave it alone. And I said it to Hot Blooded, and I said it to Hot Blooded. I said it to Jessica, and I said it to Amanda. I said, damn, man, I done sent her money for the homeless. I said, and she went and passed it out at Walmart. I said, we could have did that, and it hurt my heart. But at the same time, it didn't hurt my heart because you helped a family at the end of it. They had a newborn baby, and I watched their reactions, and then I was fine with it. But at the same time, it was like, I know I donated because of what was said or how I perceived what was said. And it was like, shit, bro. You know, the fuck?
I feel
But, like, I
like
feel like you
but
come
I also
on me.
remember we were supposed to do a box battle one day, and it was
On
supposed to
the
be
fourth.
me, you, Danny,
Yep.
and two other people,
And
and
Chantal.
we were going to do a Walmart run. You
On
told
the
me,
4th.
right? You told me that you're
Yep.
not going to do the Walmart run.
April 4th.
That you would cash at me the money to do the Walmart run for you. So I don't see why that
On
would
April 4th.
Yeah.
Right, but we didn't do the box battle because me and Chantal split up before that.
No,
and I
because
didn't know
we
where
did that
y'all
thing for
stood.
Christine.
Huh?
We did that thing for Christine. And remember when we all went live and we did a
That
tribute
was
to
before
Christine?
the 4th, though. That was before the 4th.
Right, it was. Y'all got broke up. But when you
That
came
was
in my-
before the 4th, though.
Right, but when you came in my live, I was at Dunkin' passing money out and on my way to Walmart. And when you say contribute, that's what I put it to. And if you need me to calculate and even run my live back, you can see each person that got money and calculate. Everything went to where it was supposed
Hold
to
on.
go. Now, the homeless
No.
that you're talking about, that's going to be this Saturday. I just finished the wish list because of all the drama. It's taking me a minute.
I'm gonna put this up.
But we still going to make it poppin' Saturday.
No, and that's fine. I love that you do what you do. I done told you I give you a pat on the back for the positivity that you
Amigo.
fucking do. And I'll keep fucking saying that. I love the fucking positive side that you do, and I'll keep saying that, Tish. I love that you do what you do when it comes to feeding the homeless, giving them fucking what they need to provide, whether it's tents, fucking deodorant, shit like that. I will never dog you for that. That's fucking great.
Trash Panda,
But that's-
if you
Well,
you
hold
show
on.
my face on live, I'm gonna take
Hold on.
your whole fucking T page down. Fuck with it if you want to. You
Hold
better
on,
get
hold on,
my
hold on, hold on.
permission.
Hold on.
I'm talking.
I
I'm
ain't
talking
got
Trash
shit.
Panda.
But that's like, and that's fine. But that's like HB getting in your box, right? HB calling me before she gets in your box, and she goes, well, so-and-so sent me a clip from Tish's live where she couldn't even remember who the fuck donated, calls me, and then intentionally gets in your fucking live to say, I couldn't have done it without KP's clout. Intentional. How would I know that she got in your box and said that when I'm on my fucking bed rest, getting sober, not paying attention to TikTok, been off the fucking app for weeks, got somebody else running my page, and then you over here believing everything the fuck she's saying.
She's never
How
talked
the
bad
fuck
about
would I
you to me.
believe it?
KP, she's never when she
No,
called me.
she don't
didn't-
gotta talk bad about
She
me
did.
to you. She got in your box and said, I couldn't have done it without KP's fucking help.
Can I
Called
please
me
play
and
some
she
background
laughed about
music?
it.
She just
She
wanted the
laughed about
receipts.
it, Tish.
I know.
She
I
laughed
get it.
about it.
But she never.
I don't think it's funny.
I get it, but I'm just telling you right now
I
that
don't
when
think
I
it's
was on the
funny,
phone
bro.
with her, she never said one bad thing about you. She didn't. I swear to
And
God.
that's
on my life.
fine. Because even when
And-
Didi was live trashing her, I shut her down. I shut her down.
KP, out
But
of
I'm going to
respect
tell
for
you
your
how you're
life,
going to get in your box.
KP, out of
How
respect for
would
your
she
life,
just get in your box and do that?
let Ashley know. Slow me down if she wants respect. If she don't want, let Mac Adams know she ain't gonna come in here disrespecting me. I'm in your live. I'm trying to respect you. I'm about to cuss this
She's
bitch
trying to
out.
get in a box. She's trying to get in a box.
I don't know what she doing, but she
I
ain't
don't
gonna
know.
disrespect me in the comments.
Hold on. Is she trying to get in a box? Ashley, if you're trying to get a box, I'll let you in a box. Like, hold on.
Yeah, that'd be great,
You
Taylor.
don't,
Good
she
problem.
ain't even in my fucking box request. What y'all yelling at?
No, what I'm
She's not
saying
even in my
is
box
she's
request.
not gonna disrespect me in the comments and say I'm not positive. Bitch, you ain't positive.
Okay, but Tish, I need you to hear me out.
Go ahead.
Bro, listen, even when I was at my pops' house, I done had your back. I fucking showed you proof on proof on proof. And what did I tell you back then?
All around. You better know that shit better be respect all the way around, Mac
I'm
Adams.
not talking about the comments, bro. I'm talking to
Man, if they
you.
talking to me, I'm talking to them.
Okay, quit talking
Okay,
to
wait.
them. I'm trying to
Tell
talk to
them
Listen,
you.
to respect
hold
me.
on, hold
Get
on.
the fuck out, because I'm being
Hold on.
I'm
respectful,
gonna
KP.
unmod every mod that I
listen,
have
I'm
and
being
not put
respectful.
people in my
DD,
fucking box.
I'm being respectful. Tell them to be respectful. I can
I
get
know.
ugly up in this bitch.
Y'all,
I love
shut my comments
Ashley.
off and keep. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank
Shut my
you.
comments off.
Thank you.
Shut my comments off. Leave my comments off and don't add nobody in the box. You add somebody in my box and you're gonna be unmodded. Leave it the fuck alone.
Tell her
Go
shut
ahead. I'm
up.
sorry.
Listen, I love Ashley.
Go
She's
ahead.
one that I'm going to
And
stand for. I love
that's
her.
fine, but she ain't gonna
Please.
Listen,
disrespect me in the
I love
comments.
Ashley too. I love Ashley
That's
too.
fine. I ain't trying to make y'all hate her, but she ain't gonna try me in the comments now, and I don't say nothing. Now, come on now.
I didn't even see any
I
comments. She
did.
gonna hold her own life, guaranteed.
That's fine. Me
You
too.
good.
Me too.
I'm trying to
But
talk
this is
to you
about me
right
and
now.
you. This is about me and you.
Right. All right. I'm trying to talk to you. Tasha, I'll let you in a second. T Bailey said I want in. I got you, Tasha, but can you give me a second? Go ahead. Go ahead, Tish. Go ahead.
I'm bouncing off of you, bro. Like I'm bouncing off of you. Like you said you wanted it for the homeless. At that time when you came in my chat and I showed the video of you commenting, I was doing Dunkin' and then shot straight over to Walmart. I put forward my own money in. I added
But
everything up. I'm
before
sorry.
you went to Walmart, hold on. But before you went to Walmart, you were in between your lives, and you said, "Look, we're gonna help the homeless tonight. We're gonna." And so that's when I sent Danny even text messages in between that,
We talking
and
about
I
the
said,
wish
"Hey,
list.
make sure she gets this for the homeless."
Here's the wish
And
list.
then it's stated. But I can't even be mad about it because you did still, at the end of the day, help families. So I'm not even
You know
fucking
what? I
mad
tell you
about it.
what, I'm a real one. If you don't appreciate where
I
your
don't
50
want it
went, I
back.
could
I
put it
don't
towards
want
the
it back.
homeless.
Don't do that. I don't want it back.
Yes.
You still help families. I don't want it back.
Well,
I don't want it back. You still help families. That's not the point. The point of it is
okay, my
you
bad,
still
KP.
help people.
My bad, KP. I know what you're talking about. There was the gift cards where I said I was just gonna give the people cash instead of the gift cards.
Yes.
Right. Well, some
Yes.
people were saying they wanted Walmart gift cards, so I said, better yet, let me go to Walmart and give it to the people. I'll say, hey, you got any change?
And I might have not have been in there for that, Tish.
I get you.
Because I was
But you
in and
see
out
where
the
the
whole
money
time,
went,
bro.
bro. You see where the money
But
went,
I was
though,
in
bro.
and out the whole time.
Like I wouldn't pocket nobody's money when I put forward my own.
I'm not
bro.
saying you pocketed my shit
But that's how
whatsoever.
they're
I
making
know
it
it went to
seem,
somebody.
baby. That's how
I
they
know it
brought
went
it
to
to you.
somebody. I watched the
How they
live
brought it
where
to
it went
you.
to somebody.
How they
That's
brought
why
it
I
to
said
you.
I'm not
They
worried about
twisted it
that.
with me too,
But
though.
my issue is here's where my issue lies, okay? Me working on my sobriety, I didn't know shit about this app until HB sent me that video clip, which let me just show you again. Let me show you again, okay? Right here. The 7th. And my health was so bad, I still couldn't fucking clap back. I still couldn't clap back because my health was so bad.
Clap back
And then
about what? I felt some type of way, KP. Had nothing to do with
can you
what
play
went
the
on
video?
in this
Because you
app.
got the video. You got the
Which one?
video. Can you just play it on my live?
Yeah.
Can you play the video?
Which one? What
Can you play
I
it?
said? Yeah.
This video right here. Can
Can I
you
say
play
something
it?
so I can get out of these boxes? That'd be great.
Yes, I got you. Yes,
I love
That'd
how
be
y'all
great.
how I got in here just because I asked a
Send me a couple
question.
of dollars,
Go ahead.
Keller.
Today's my
Go
birthday.
ahead.
You should be sending
Oh
me
shit!
money.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, bitch.
Thank you. That's why I want to get out of here so I can go get
Okay,
lit.
good. Send me a couple of dollars so I get a tall boy.
My question, KB, all I wanted to say was
She done got banned. She done got banned. Go ahead, Tish.
All right, you want me to play it?
I do want you to play this video right here. If it's this
Okay.
video, yes, please play it. Because this is what I heard. And me and you had no beef before this, correct or no?
Yes, we did. No, we did. I felt some type of way. Yes.
You felt some type of way, which I didn't even fucking know about. This is all I know about is I got this from Hot Blooded. So can you please play the video?
Yes.
Okay. We about to hash this shit out.
Hold on. Let me download the messenger. I got you. Hold on. Give me one moment.
Go ahead. You're good. That's my Level Up Treatment Center. Jada just posted a new thing. I still keep in contact with my treatment center. For anybody that thinks I didn't go to treatment, I went to treatment. It worked for 4 fucking months. I relapsed on my alcohol 4 months in. The day of my uncle's celebration of life. They didn't hold a funeral for my uncle. They held a celebration of life, which happened to be at a bar. I begged my family. I didn't want to go. And they're like, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I felt bad because Madre was like, how the hell am I going to go to the bathroom if you don't go? Your brother can't take me. This person's going to be too drunk, yada, yada. And I'm like, all right, shit. I relapsed. I did. I went to that treatment center every fucking day. Every day. I got the paperwork to prove it. I got the receipts. I got the emails. I got the bills. All of it. Everything.
Whenever
Go
you're
ahead,
ready.
Tish. All right. No, we ready. I just want you to play this.
Hold on. Let me shut this thing off. Hold on. Let me shut this thing off. Hold on. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
I'm on my main. On your main. You on your main. On your main, honey.
David, KB, I'm drunk right now. I'd rather talk to you when I'm sober. I don't gotta wait till I'm drunk like you. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have a fucking conversation with you, KB, because I talked to you on the phone, and I said no matter what, don't you ever come for my motherfucking old lady, bro.
I didn't.
And you been eating her sideways motherfucking shit. So I'm drunk right now. I'm not like you. I don't need liquid courage on me. I'm gonna wait till I'm sober tomorrow to holler at your little soft bitch ass. You little hoe ass.
So, do you remember the conversation me and you had with Mick Adams?
Way back before that, yes.
Yes. You remember when you called me and you told me you had receipts on Nan talking shit about me while all of us was live in a box together?
I sent you those receipts, the screenshots of the text messages in the group.
You called me and you said, hey, I got proof. I woke the fuck up. I said, yeah, you sent it to me, but called me. That's how you woke me up.
I also showed it on the live. And then Danny messaged me and said you were pissed off about me showing it on the live. And I said, Tish already has them.
No. What happened was, when we were in a three-way, me, you, and Ashley, you was telling me about how Nan was talking shit about me, and you sent me receipts, and I saw the receipts.
My whole phone call with you and Ashley is recorded.
Play it.
Well, it's on my other device, but I will go charge it and play it. But that's when you were for the
that's
first
what
time.
that's what now that's what I want to
for you for the first time heard the actual recording of the first time you heard the recording that was recorded of me, Des, whoever with the kissing situation. I've never played it yet.
No,
that had nothing to do with it.
You got the recording of me, you, and Ashley McAdams?
Yeah, I sure do. I told you before I put her on a fucking phone call that I was recording because I recorded it when I said, hey, Tish, just let you know I'm going to record this call. And you said, that's fine. That part is recorded.
Can you play it? Can you play that video? So that'll give you
go
the reason why. That'll give you the reason why I'm riffing with you right here. Why I said what I said.
I can go charge that phone up 1,000%. Hold on, don't leave yet because you got about a minute. I can go charge that phone up. And then I can
I'm
play.
gonna switch accounts.
Huh?
I'm gonna switch accounts because they're reporting me. Can you unblock my main, or I can come on a sneaky link?
Come on another one.
Okay, all right, bet. I'll be right back.
I'm not in it, but go ahead.
You ain't in it.
Ashley knew I was recording that call. Ashley didn't give a fuck. You knew before I put Ashley on that call, and I text Ashley before that call. And done told her, hey, this call is going to be recorded. You both knew that call was recorded because I asked Ashley and Des for the recording, and I never got the recording. Actually, in fact, I think I asked even SIP for the recording. Nobody sent it to me. So when I had Tish on the call and put Ashley on a call, I knew Ashley was going to play you that recording. I recorded that call and let you know I was recording that call. So now I have the recording as well, and that's the way I went about to get that recording, because not one of y'all, and it wasn't Ashley, because I tell you, Ashley would have sent it to me. She said, Ashley texted me and said, send me your email, I'll send it to you then. I said, nah, fuck it, I'll just record your call. Ashley don't give a shit. Ashley didn't give a shit. Yeah, I got you. Ashley knew I was going to record that call. There was no secret about it. Tish knew, and that's how the conversation started, because I'm pretty sure Tish was on the call before Ashley was on the call, because I added Ashley into the call. I got it. I've never played it. I don't want to play it for the simple fact that what was stated on that call is going to... I ain't trying to violate Rebecca and TK like that. I'll tell you that much. I ain't trying to do that. A year ago, yeah, I wouldn't have cared. I'd have played it, but I ain't trying to do that. But everybody on that call knew it was recorded. Ashley didn't care that it was recorded. She said, I got the fucking recording, play it. She don't care. She don't care. It's stated in the beginning that it's recorded. I can charge that phone and play it, but I don't want to, but I can. I just think you're about to put me in a situation that I'm not trying to get into, because you're going to tie me into more bullshit, and I'm really not trying to be in bullshit. The only thing I'm trying to do, quit fucking trying to request me. The only thing I'm trying to do is minimize the bullshit on this platform, because I've been focusing on myself and what's been going on with me, and sticking to myself. And then I got HB and now Tish and Danny and Nan and whoever, whatever fucking reason y'all want to hate me for, go ahead, hate me, but like, quit talking about me, because I went 27 days. 27 days. Let me put it up right here. 27 days today. 27 days, and y'all still want to talk your shit. When's the last time y'all were sober? I'll wait. Guarantee you you're not, because you didn't go through half the shit I did just to get to where I'm at. You didn't. There's no way. No way in hell. There's no way in hell.
I don't like, I'm thankful for anyone who
Can raise awareness for autism.
Can raise awareness for autism, okay? Because I have an autistic son. You know, there's a lady on here that I have helped and am continuing, in case you're in here, to look for resources.
Fair, but read this, Tasha, because I reached out to the person who had the video up, and the thing that gets me is right there where it says it's the way that I posted the video. There's no way you can post a video a certain way when you're clipping a video of a live to make people portray it in another light. You posted a video and people took it the way that it was perceived. So please read this on your own out loud. Go ahead, I'll wait.
The reason
people joke with Tish, she wasn't having it. There was no communication, no funny haha. It was really just like...
Okay, so basically it was where they clipped the video, and that the clip that they got of the whole live made it look like it was just that she was doing it for autism.
It looked like she was trying to send people over to Christina's battle to support her in this battle for autism. And I wish I would have saved the video before it was deleted, but the way that it was posted, yes. But it was cropped off of Tish's live of what Tish said to get people into Christina's live. Absolutely. Darlene, you keep sharing my shit out, and we're gonna tussle about it, because you done shared it to 50 people already. Chill out. Tussle about it, because you done shared it to 50 people already. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? And there's more messages where this comes from. This is just the first message. That's just the first message. and they're trying to take fault for how they posted the video, but it's not how you posted the video. You posted her live, and it's how people perceived it. And I perceived it as somebody in that battle, as in the day of the battle. I perceived it as, I was like, damn, all right, Tish gonna come heavy. Tish gonna come heavy. She's got people supporting her for autism. She's got her team. She's got Danny's team. She's got this. She's got that. And I'm like, shit. And she can say she beat me all day long, but at the end of the day, we still ended at 103 apiece. It wasn't about a win-win. It's not about a lose-lose. It's about the fact that I see how Rach perceived that video and was like, I can see how somebody else would take that. And that's all I was getting at. That's not hostility towards Tish. It's how I can see how somebody perceived it. If you're bringing awareness, say it's to cancer, say it's to autism, say it's to unaliving, say it's to domestic DV. It doesn't matter. And then you go and say, hey, I got a battle tonight, meet me there. People are going to think a certain type of way. Does that make sense? And I think that's where a lot of things are being misconstrued. Does that make sense of what I'm saying or no?
It makes sense. It does make sense to me. I get it. Okay. I get it. On the other hand, I also get my perception is I posted a fucking video on here.
Unless you're Tish, do not request a box, because I don't know what box she's coming in on. If you're Tish, do not request a box. I don't know what box she's coming in on.
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I posted a video on here of my autistic son and my autistic nephew, and that fucking video
I have an autistic nephew. I get it.
No,
It's
my
personal
video
to
has been shadow banned. TikTok literally has messaged me and told me that they were going to limit the audience for my video, which is disgusting to me.
See,
I guess
look,
Tish is live.
Let her come back in, and then she went live. Like, you don't even want to have a conversation. You just want to let it go. Like, you want to keep it going. I'm trying to fucking diffuse the fire, and then you're probably trying to just ignite it and let it blow up. I'm not about that life. If you think I'm going to sit on here day in and day out and argue with you, you got me fucked up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I'm just not going to do it.
I don't know that she is. Listen, people are saying she's not live. You got to, the chat is a big problem. The chat is a fucking problem. Okay. But here's my other thing.
Unless you're Tish.
Some people accidentally request when they're tapping, okay? I will tell you that.
And that's fair. I'm just letting them know. Unless you're Tish,
but here's my other thing, okay? And I don't agree with everything that everybody does, okay? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with some people that were in boxes the other night talking their bullshit on other people that I am friends with. But I will say this, and I will say this for anybody on this app that is a, whatever you want to call it, a large creator or whatever, okay? Everybody preaches, go get a job, go get a job, go get a job, okay? What happens? Look at me right now. I ain't even a fucking creator, and somebody wants to call my motherfucking job, okay? So if Tish or anybody were to go get an actual job, it would take 0.5 seconds for someone to be digging to find out where they fucking work at
and get them fired. And
get them fired. That's how this, it's a never ending fucking, what do you want from people? And this goes as far as everyone, every fucking person.
And then what?
I've watched it happen with so many fucking people that I don't fuck with no more. Nan, for one, they've done it to her. I don't fuck with her. She trying to call my job now. Go ahead. There are so fucking many that have gotten jobs, or they did have a job, and let's call their job. Let's call their job. Why? Ashley McAdam the other night talked about she can't even fucking live somewhere without people trying to pull up and stalk her. She can't even send her kids to fucking school without a fucking person in the school that has a TikTok that's going up to her children. Y'all
I'm
are
taking my
fucking
son on public
disgusting.
school after this year, and I promise you, good luck. Good luck. And you wanna know why? It's because of these people. These people right here. That's
It's
why.
it's fucking
Get off the
disgusting.
app. Get off the app. I don't need to get off the app because you know what happens when I'm on this app? I help
Then get
people.
off the app.
And
Or
so how
just
about
get
you get
fucking
off the
act
app and
right.
put me in a douchebag? Because when I'm on this app, I'm helping save lives. When I'm on this app, I'm helping save people. When I'm on this app, I'm helping pay their bills. When I'm on this app, I'm paying fucking DV victims, cancer fucking survivors, cancer fucking people that are fucking battling it. I'm paying bills. I'm doing this. I'm fire, all of it. And what you don't know because I don't have to fucking pat myself on the back to fucking do it. When I'm on this app, I'm fucking helping people. So fuck you to tell me to get off this app. How about you get off this app and quit being a POS? How about that? How about that? Because I've helped more people on this platform than you have in probably 20 years time. How about that? Guaranteed.
I just
Promise
think
you
it
that.
is
Promise you
it
that. I could bring in $260,000 and keep $5,000 in my pocket and give out 255 grand and not give a fuck. How about you get off this app?
I just don't understand, I guess, why somebody has to get off the app because you don't like them and you want to ruin their life and you want to fuck with their kids and fuck with their families and fuck with their everything about them when you
I'm
could
not gonna get
simply
off this app
block.
because people don't like me. I'm not gonna do it. You wanna know why? Because every 100 people that dislike me, I got 3,000 people that fucking love me. And every 3,000 that love me, I got another 5,000 that need fucking help. And guess
That
what?
part.
You ain't gonna get me off this fucking app because I'm gonna help as many people as I fucking can. And I don't care if you agree with my hustle or not. Look,
I've seen you help people.
I be over here doing all my woodwork, all my fucking work. Well, I've been sitting here all fucking day doing woodwork, all fucking day doing my shit. And that's not my t-shirts. That's not my other hustles. That's not this. And I still do it off the fucking app to send it to families who fucking need it. Because I don't need a pat on the back from you motherfuckers that can't stand me. I do it because I enjoy it, because it helps them, because it makes me feel good, and it betters them. Fuck y'all. How about you get off the app? Get off the app. You get off the fucking app.
If you have to
Fuck
reach
you,
the level
hot-blooded.
of fucking with people's families and everything else, then you probably should get off the fucking app. It's fucking ridiculous. It's sick. It's sad. It's disgusting. And the reason why I did back up off this fucking app and off of people is because I try to tell my daughter to stay the fuck out of drama. And that's all this is. So what kind of example am I to my daughter to be on here doing
But
that?
it's not, because I'm going to tell you, like, I didn't have no bullshit until all this shit. And then, you know what? I kind of want to change my phone number again for the simple fact that HB's the only one that brought me the drama. When I changed my number, I wouldn't have even known about it. Nobody else that had my number brought it to me. Nobody.
KP, it's simple. Trust nobody. Trust no one.
Correct.
Aside from one person that sent it to my IG, nobody else has brought it to me. Nobody.
What's up, wifey?
Nobody.
Trust nobody. You should know that. You should know that by now.
It was
Nobody.
a sunflower on the wood. There was. I'm telling you. I've been wood burning, wood carving, doing all this shit. Y'all don't even know about it. And guess what? That's what I've been doing while I've been getting sober. Because everybody want to cry about my t-shirts. Blah, blah. At least I'm putting time and energy into something. And what you doing? You sitting on this app bitching and complaining. And you still looking stupid. Talk about it.
I guess I've just seen some really fucking disgusting shit lately. You know, somebody that I am friends with, I'm close with, and I've had to literally see photographs and stuff that people have taken of her children in horrible fucking situations and used on this platform. It's fucking disgusting. Their children's trauma.
Tasha, Tish is literally sitting with Hot Blooded. Okay? And Hot Blooded fucking dogged the fuck out of Tish. Dogged the fuck out of her and Danny.
That's how it goes.
And I was like, if you can do that, then you gonna do it to me. And then I'm hearing shit about Trixie, and I'm hearing shit about Steph, and I'm hearing shit about whoever the fucking B name is. I don't even fucking know. I'm gonna figure it out though. But the Hot Blooded's best friend that starts with a B. I could tell you shit about your life too. How the fuck would I know
Well,
this shit if
if
it
we're gonna
wasn't
put it
being
all out
said to
there,
me?
though,
Come
HB,
on.
you allowed Danny to block me because I was speaking a fact. Okay, but let's put it all out there. You told me that you were slowly moving away from KP. Remember when me and you went and
Oh,
had
she
words?
told you that?
Yes, absolutely.
There
I
you
gotta
She
hop
was
go.
out of here because
slowly
I gotta
moving
go find a
away from
bathroom.
you. Yep.
When was this, Nicole?
Remember when we had words?
Yeah, we had words, and you were in her chat all the time. But her and I
Yes.
were texting back and forth during that time. And you want to know what she said? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
And that's why I'm close. That's why she keeps me close. That's why I'm
Yeah.
saying you can't trust nobody on this
If I
app.
got
man.
something to say to you, I done said it to you already on this platform, and I'll say it to you to your face. Same thing you would do. Swear to God, you would do it. The
Yeah.
same.
I
You
always
and I
like to keep
exchange
it a
words
brush.
on this app.
Yep.
We've exchanged words on this app. We didn't need people in our box to exchange these words. You said what you said. I said what I said. We said it together. We didn't give a
Facts.
fuck.
Facts.
Look, let me change my fucking layout. How do I change my layout?
Oh shit.
God damn.
That's a
I
pain
don't
in
know.
the ass.
I don't fucking know. Whatever. I guess he's sucking the smoke. Anyways, you and I went head to head on this app one time where it got bad, and then you were sitting with HB, and HB was still calling me every fucking day. And I said, dude, don't trust her. Don't trust Nicole. And I'll tell you to your face right now. I said, don't
Yeah,
trust her.
facts.
Don't trust Nicole. She said, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And I was like, Jen, that's your fucking problem. I want nothing to do with that. I said, that bitch is ruthless as fuck. Ruthless as fuck. I said, when she starts,
I mean,
she
I
don't
did.
stop.
I was a very big piece of shit. So,
I
like,
said when she starts, she don't fucking stop. I'll tell you what the fuck I said to HB. Even though it was on a phone call, I'll still say it. I don't give a fuck. But I'll
right.
say it to your face.
Yep.
I'll tell you right here. I'll say it to your face. Got me fucked up.
No.
Don't.
And I think that's what a lot of people don't do.
Live.
A lot of people
HB
just
can't
can't keep
get
it real.
fucking live and be like, I never said that. I never said that. Blah 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 about Tish. Yes, the fuck you did, bitch. And I wasn't the only one you fucking said it to. You said it to Dee Dee. And the only reason why I spoke up was because I saw Dee Dee crying on the live, and I saw how it affected her. And I said, nah, I can't sit back and be quiet. I need to say something. I need to say something. If I don't say something, like Dee Dee's gonna get tore up. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
wasn't
you
fair.
can, yeah, you can
Because
see the pain.
I heard a lot of the same shit. And it was like, and now she's got Tish and Danny believing she's fucking God sent, that she never trashed them. But she trashed the fuck out of them, which played a role in me stepping back from Danny and Tish.
Yeah.
Swear to God. And she only trashed them because they were sitting with fucking Nan. That's the
Yep.
only reason why she trashed them. And I'll say it on my child's fucking life. It's
Yep.
the only reason why Hot Blooded fucking trashed them.
Yeah, she
don't
said
care.
something about you sitting with Nan again, too.
I don't sit with fucking Nan. Nan can suck my dick, choke on it, and run around and fucking trip and fall and still not give a fuck. I don't
Listen,
sit with Nan.
At the end of the day, everybody eventually shows their true colors.
I don't sit with Nan. No. Y'all see me when I green screen my messages when I sit in your head. Fucking asshole,
I
you
can't hear you. I think she's doing dishes.
I got you. But you remember when I green screened my messages that I
Thank you for
messaged to
that.
Danny? And I
Yeah.
said, you got your head stuck so far up Nan's ass, you look fucking dumb as fuck. I literally put them on the green screen. You look dumb as fuck having, like, you look dumb. You look dumb.
Yep.
You look dumb, bro. Come on now.
I think she was feeling a certain type. She was feeling a certain type of way because Nan was in your boxes.
But I
A
don't
while
give a
back.
fuck. That
Right.
don't mean me and Nan is friends, because I
I
promise
know,
you we're
that's
not
right.
friends. Nan will get in this fucking box right now and say fuck KP, and I'll be like, okay, and what? I didn't kill no cats. What you gotta say?
God damn it.
I got my kid. What you gotta say? Right? Let me reset. They trying to get me fucked up. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. You got me fucked up. Ain't happening. Ain't fucking happening. It ain't gonna happen. My thing is HB wants to act like she didn't dog Tish and Danny. She dogged the fuck out of Tish and Danny. And it played a role. Hold on. We about to listen to this. Hold please. Yeah, I know. Jeep, we about to play it, Tracy. We about to play it. Hold on.
Go ahead. I was just listening. You were talking about me, so I came in.
I am so mad at the fact that
Oh
somebody.
shit. Right here.
What you doing? And
Are you streaming my live? Hi HB. Tell Frog I say happy birthday.
Are you streaming my live? Hi, HB.
I'm not. I got you blocked. You lying ass heifer.
It's echoing. You're obviously playing my live, stupid.
You know she thinks everything's a game, and she's nothing
You're
but a lying
obviously
drunk.
streaming my live when it's echoing, bitch.
She's worried about, and this is what's funny to me. This is what's so funny to me.
Right, it echoed.
And Tish came
Yeah, it
back
echoed. You were streaming it. I said, hey, HB. Tell Frog I say happy birthday.
KP was already pissed off about the live.
What was I mad
box
about?
battles because
She
Miss
turned it off
I was
fast
up-
as fuck. Oh, she might be getting reported.
Miss I was up.
She might be getting reported. I don't know. We gonna listen.
About it.
She did respond to me. Right.
He just walked away, dumbass. Now, dummy. So tell Amanda to sit there and stream it. Maybe she should go make her husband some dinner.
I already made dinner.
Dummy.
I already made dinner, baby. I already made dinner. Why you mad?
Like, I'm the
How come
one.
you
I
been
told
on
you I
TikTok
was
for 6
streaming
hours
it.
and didn't make
I
your
got you
husband dinner?
blocked.
I'll wait. You can have me blocked all day, but your husband
I
don't.
go through and I block everybody. And you know what's funny?
You
You
were
got
echoing. I
mad as
heard my
fuck
live
'cause,
on your live. You're echoing.
Troops didn't make up because troops. And,
You done
over here
got
looking
yourself
like
caught
Booby
up
the Clown
again
'cause you
in
probably
another
the one that
live.
lied to them
In
to get
another
them
live.
to go after Tish and Danny.
That's a lie.
Lying ass.
That's a lie. I don't talk to you about Tish and Danny unless you call me and bring it up. I can show you every fucking time because you text me every time before I call
It's on
you.
your phone.
I can show you every time. HB is lying like a motherfucker.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she lying.
That's right.
She lying.
That's right.
She lying like a motherfucker. I can pull
And
it
then
up
her
right
mama's
now.
in the box earlier, got screenshots. We're not even gonna go there.
Let's go
We're not-
there.
Look, I'm not gonna
Let's
stoop to
go
your
there.
level, right? 'Cause you're just a
Let's go.
child.
Let's go there.
You still don't even know how to take a bath, so
Let's
I'm
go
not gonna
there.
stoop to your level. But,
Let's go there. Come
I
on.
can if you want to keep on.
Yes,
I
let's go
can
there.
Bring
Bring it out.
some shit. If
Bring
you
it
want
out.
Me to.
Bring it out. Let's go there. Come on, bring it out.
Some shit if you want me to.
Why the fuck you
Respect for myself.
lying? Why you always lying?
And
Not
you know
for
what makes it
real.
look bad is the one she's sitting with is letting her sit there and lie to you on live. Yeah,
The
she's
one I'm
drinking.
sitting with is letting me sit here and
She
lie to
listening?
you on
Good.
live.
Maybe she can learn something.
That's so weird.
I mean, hell, after all this time,
She didn't say
Maybe
this
she
shit
learned
before
something.
her. Oh, yeah, she didn't say any of this shit before.
she on here lying.
Does that mean she lied for me? 'Cause I got questions.
Tish done had a falling out. Why do you think?
I was just
Tish
talking to
said what
Tish
she said
civilly.
on that live that I screen recorded and sent to KP. They had a falling out.
No, Tish and I just admitted. Tish just admitted on my live she didn't have a falling out with me. She said she had a feeling. She said I had a feeling you were moving
They already
differently.
had a falling out.
Nope.
Tish wasn't just gonna come out here and go.
She just
after
got in my
her
box
for
and
no
said I had
real
a
reason,
feeling you were
right?
moving
They
differently.
already had a falling out.
No, we didn't have a falling out.
Already. That's why Tish said what she said.
Somebody go get Tish.
And it wasn't like that.
Somebody go get Tish.
I just called her with some drama.
Go get Tish. You did just call me with some drama. That's all you do is bring the drama to me, HB. You done been doing it for a year since I've been trying to get sober.
Already heard.
Okay, go in her live and say, can you go back into KP's live for a second? Say, can you go into KP's live for a
When
second?
I sent it, we was only
Just ask her if she can come in for a second.
Oh.
Or tell her to add me. I don't even know if she can add me, but tell her to
I've
add me.
said it a million times on this, but Nicole
ahead.
don't go over there lying.
Nicole ain't lying about shit. I don't even fuck with Nicole. Nicole knows I don't fuck with her. And what?
And KP, I ain't.
I don't fuck with Nicole either. Nicole, are you in here? Do I fuck with you? Me and Nicole done had our falling outs too. Last time I fucked with Nicole, she became buddy-buddy with your ass. There's that. I ain't talked to Nicole since.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly right. The fuck?
You don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. Now she
Bitch,
like Boo Boo
you
the
be
Clown,
over
right?
here
Because
bringing it to
KP
everybody
done started all
because
this
your
shit
husband be paying
between
your
all them
bills.
And told a bunch of fucking lies, and now
How am I telling lies when I sit off the app for weeks at a time?
or just not even made
Nicole
up,
said I have
right?
no
Just
reason
said
to
it.
lie, and
What's
no,
the
we
end
haven't
game?
spoke at all until today.
What's the
Thank
end
you,
game?
Nicole. Get in my box. Get in my box.
Yes. But
Apparently,
until
you
go
and I are
to
buddy
your
buddy.
eyes, right?
Me and Nicole don't
Open
even
your
fuck with
eyes
each other.
And listen.
Look, here's
She's
Nicole.
over there looking like a fool.
How am I looking like a fool?
Tell that motherfucker
We
his
haven't
father's-
spoke in forever.
Nicole, do I fuck with you?
Not at all.
When's the
Not
last
at all.
time we even fucking had a civilized conversation?
Now what, pussy bitch?
Oh, it's been a long time. It's been a while.
So apparently, because you got in my live today, we're besties.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
guess
make
that's
us
how it works,
besties?
right? That's weird behavior. I don't know why
Frog
she's
ain't
so
telling me
upset.
shit when you're beating the shit out of your husband on the way home because he's trying to get another woman's attention, bitch. You ain't doing nothing to me, HB.
Oh shit. You know what's funny is she's mad now because I put the truth out.
She's mad
She
because her
100
truth is coming out.
Yeah, she 100% told me that she was walking away from you slowly because of your behavior. 100%.
What behavior is she walking away from me from when I can show you, and actually I can show you past this. I can show you shit past this. This is the 7th. I was still in bed getting sober. This was
Right.
brought to me. You want me to go screenshot before and after so you can see it? Because I will.
No,
I
I
will.
listen.
I didn't even respond. I just called her and I said, the fuck? Like, I can't even.
She's mad because the truth is coming out.
She is so mad because she wants to say you and I are best friends. Motherfucker, I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me.
We're not on that level, not even at all. Not even like right now. We are talking because of her.
Because of this situation.
Yeah, that's it.
The last time we were live together and you were in a box and
We
whether you
went
got
at
kicked
it.
out
We
or
had
not,
words.
Was I not green screening your fucked off fucking pictures, this, that? Did you not hold a live fucking dog and the shit out of me the last time we
Yes.
spoke?
Yeah, we haven't.
1000% I don't fuck with Nicole. And I went to HB and I said, how the fuck you gonna let her in your box? How the fuck you gonna let her in your life? She goes, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I said, whatever the fuck you wanna do, boo. And I quit going into Hot Blooded's life. And then I got messages about, well, actually, I don't even know if they were messages. She probably said it on a fucking live herself where she's like, well, people just stop coming into your lives and stop supporting you because of people that you support and blah, blah, trying to make you fucking feel bad. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I watch from the hallway. I ain't fucking coming into your shit when you supporting bitches I don't like. No offense, but that's literally where my mentality was at.
And you
I don't
guys
give a
were
fuck.
supposed to be friends. You guys were, so I get it. I understand that.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
1000%. I'll say it like it is. I'll tell you straight up. 90% of the shit that you do, I don't support it. It is what it is. But a lot of shit I do, you don't support it. It is what it is. We ain't gotta be friends to come to a mutual fucking understanding of what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong when it's going on this platform right now. HB, you lying to your husband, bitch. You lying to your husband right now, boo boo. She
Is
thinks she
popular
funny right now. She's gonna get her feelings hurt when I scroll. She's gonna get her feelings hurt.
What shit have I told y'all on this app? I would tell you.
Nah, yeah, I know. As much shit as you fucking kept from people on this app, because I ain't got shit to hide. I ain't got shit to hide.
So I want to say this: a real friend, knowing that you're just sober 27 days, a real friend wouldn't be doing all
No,
this.
according to Hot Blooded, I'm not sober. According to Hot Blooded, I have broke my sobriety day 17.
Oh my God.
Day 17, I broke my sobriety according to Hot Blooded. There she goes again. That motherfucker's not sober. Here you go.
Jason,
Right here.
I talk so much shit. Show it. I've said what I said. I done said it.
I have reset my sobriety every time I fucked up.
Trixie.
Hold on. I don't care. It don't matter what you talk about Trixie and Stephanie. You can't stand them. You already done talked your shit about them to me.
Here we are again.
Every day I've reset my sobriety. Every time that I have fucked up, I reset my sobriety. Every time. It goes straight through in which they call me every time.
So you know what matters is you can tell you're sober today.
1,000%.
That's what matters.
1,000%. Well, here you go.
Look, if y'all
Here you
want to
go.
tell it the way it went. Tell
Here
it
you
the
go.
way it went. What you say, Frog? What'd you say? You hollered at something?
I bet you Frog's not sober right now. Frog drinks more than I do. I bought him beer when I was in
I
Georgia.
never said anything about Stephanie.
I brought a 12-pack to her house. Stayed there for 6 days. I bought 2 12-packs in 6 days.
That's right. When we was in Augusta. I don't drink tea. That bitch is serving me then.
Only other thing that was said was you said you thought Trixie was starting shit.
Frog wasn't there when she was talking about Trixie's husband. Frog, you were at work when she was talking about Trixie's husband. Frog holds a whole job, okay? So when Hot Blooded calls me during the day, talking about all these people, Frog's at work.
Right.
Frog's at work. He doesn't get to hear when HB's like, oh, well, hey, she just spent $260 on my, or $250 on my wheel and bought every spot. She just spent $200 on my wheel. Da 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 da. And then she calls me, and Frog doesn't get to hear how Trixie's husband. How the fuck would I know this? Let me turn this down. How would I know that Trixie's husband had to cash out his 401k and sell his truck and shit like that if HB didn't tell me when I don't fuck with Trixie? How would I know that?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if.
And then HB denied it today on the live until Trixie got in the box. And she goes, I didn't tell her that. I told her you took money out of the 401k. Whichever way, you still sold your truck, had to take money out your 401k and or cash it out. How the fuck would I know that if Hot Blooded wasn't talking shit on you? And then calling me saying, what do? I said, dude, shut it down. Don't let her. Send it back. Well, if she's going to be that dumb, all right, well, if she's going to be that dumb, let her be that dumb. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. She knows. She's probably going to end up in the fucking divorce. That's what's going to happen. How the fuck would I know their personal business if HB wasn't bringing it to me?
100%. Because she's rambling about their business to you.
And if she's rambling about their business, she's rambling about mine. And that's why I quit talking about my business to HB weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks ago. And that's why she's mad. And that's why she's like this with Danny and Tish.
Yep. Trying to fit in. It doesn't. That's all she's trying to do.
She's trying to get in where she fits in, and she ain't gonna get it, boo boo.
No, I mean, listen. It ain't gonna work over there. I promise you.
I could sit over here, put Tish and Danny in a box, and talk out our issues, and Hot Blooded would be so fucking pissed if we had a civilized conversation. Because the middle denominator right now is gonna be HB playing in their ear and trying to play in mine.
Facts.
I promise you that. I promise you that.
That's who's gonna want to keep it going. She's gonna want to keep it going.
She's the one that's keeping it going. That's why I said I'll give Tish a box. And then for whatever reason, I guarantee it was probably because Hot Blooded texted Tish and said, don't go back in it. Because that's what HB used to do to me. That's what HB used to do to me. I know her like the back of my fucking hand.
You
You
got
got
me
me
best
fucked up.
friend. She act like you don't know what her moves. How she
I know all
acts.
her moves. I know all her moves and I know everything about all her friends. I know that much. I promise you that. For somebody who stays out the drama and ain't in groups and this and that, you got a posse. You got Stephanie, you got Trixie, you got Whitney, and you got whoever the fucking B name is. I'm going to figure it out. It's in my text thread. And you had Shawnee. And I'm going to tell you right now.
You can go back to January, what happened.
Here you go.
That's what you want to do.
No, we go all the way back to 4 years,
You get
bitch.
your lying ass mama in the box that everybody knows you can't fucking stand her.
I can't stand my real biological mama. I done said it while she was in the box.
That's your guys' fucking business.
I done said it while she was in the box. You guys heard me say it. I ain't got a relationship with my biological mother. I don't. You done heard me tell her while she was in the box.
Whole internet back.
And what? What you mad at? Oh, that's right. I'm honest and you're not.
I promise you, whether I speak to them or not, you jabbing at the right motherfucker about that.
You lying to your husband, HB. You lying to your husband.
You want to jab?
You lying to your husband, baby.
You don't fuck with. That's my wife,
Frog,
my kids, and
how did it feel when she was beating your ass on the drive home from the bar?
She beat his ass?
How'd that feel?
Oh, shit.
How'd that feel when HB was throwing blows at your face on the drive home from the bar? How did that feel?
What the
How did that feel? Because she thought the bartender confused you with his cousin. Because you guys look so familiar, right?
Oh, shit.
You had to sleep on the couch for a few days? Yeah, how does that feel?
Why would she not play victim this time?
I'm not playing victim. I'm speaking facts.
Today because I was in Tisha's box talking about.
I'm going live today because all you do is talk shit.
I was not in.
I've shut the fuck up for 27 days, bitch.
I didn't. Tracy.
I don't know everything, but I'll own my shit when my name is brought up.
And
you
you
wanna
say it. You're not afraid to say whatever.
I'm not afraid to say nothing.
No, and they know that about you though.
But I promise you, she's turning her phone down for what the fuck I gotta say. Because now I don't hear her husband in the background. I bet you she's turning her phone down.
She's the one that created all this havoc.
I wasn't on the app, bitch.
In others' ears about Tish and Danny, so they went after her.
I wasn't on the app. I was getting sober, bitch. You sent it to me.
Now she
Here you
found
go.
out on live that they've agreed don't talk
Right
talk about you.
You sent it to me.
Looking them in the face.
You sent it to me on the 7th.
Oh, well, I didn't know that about that.
Go to my TikTok page, boo boo.
I didn't know that about that.
And then I'll post my call log. I'll post my call log, including our text thread. I've not once checked on your bitch ass. Not one time did I check on your bitch ass. I can put every phone call that I made to you in regards to a text that you sent me because I didn't have it in me to sit and text back and forth. Oh, you ended your live? That's weird. That's weird. That's fucking weird energy.
Did
Still
she end
here.
it or did she get banned?
Oh no, she ended it. She ended it. I can go to every fucking text that I have from Hot Blooded and put it with my fucking call log. And every time she texts, because I've not texted her first that I know of, and if I did, it was in a response from the day before, okay? Because I ain't tried to talk to Hot Blooded in a hot minute. I've tried to slowly back away from it. So she got banned. They said she got banned. I can go and pull that up right now without ending my life, pull up my fucking call log, and realize everything came from HB. Must suck, don't it, bitch?
She does everything low key behind the scenes. She thinks she's slick.
Behind the scenes.
Yes.
Behind the scenes. And then made me block Becca, J. Coral, and all these other people saying they're pieces of bitch, you're the piece of shit while your husband's at work. And then when your husband comes home, you want to act like I don't want nothing to do with it. Why don't you tell your husband about all the phone calls we fucking had while he was at work? And now I'm not talking about her and I'm talking about all these creators on the app that you want to sit and talk shit about. That's all you do all day fucking long. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. That's all you do, HB. That's
You know,
why
it's crazy. It's crazy. Like she's just in.
I'm not talking even money at this point. I'm just talking the gifts in the mail, okay? I'm talking gifts that you're sending her. All right? Beverly, how would I know about all these little secretive gifts that you're sending her to her house? The hummingbird feeder, yada yada, whatever. How would I know that? I'll wait. The flowers, the hummingbird feeder, fuck. I could name 6 more shit if I wasn't in my head and pissed off right now. How would I know about all the stuff you send to HB? I'll wait. Well, there's that. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I had to say it because somebody sent me her name and it reminded me.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, she's in denial of what type of friend she truly
At
is.
the end of the day, she's trying to hide who she is to her husband. It's
Yeah,
her husband's birthday.
and that's what really matters, to be honest.
It's her
with you.
husband's birthday, and she's spending it on TikTok, trying to
Oh,
defend herself
shit.
in a situation that she created. Because I was having a cordial conversation with Tish. Me and Tish were talking respectfully to each other. I just had to find a random ass background, to be honest. I didn't want them on my background. I didn't want them on my background, so I had to find a new background. So that's what we get. You're welcome. But there's a reason why Tish didn't come back, and it's fine. But as far as I know, we were having a civil conversation. A civil fucking conversation. HB wants to play her games. You better play them well. Roll the dice, boo-boo. Roll them. I hope you get 7s all day. I really hope you do. I hope you do. Oh, these ain't even done yet. This is just in the process. These ain't even done yet. That ain't even done yet. That's just a background. It's fine. That's something else they about to be mad about. Let them be mad. Let them be mad. That one's going to get a quote on it. It's already going to somebody. That one's going to get a quote on it. It's going to somebody. That's the same one. Yada, yada. It don't matter. I didn't show y'all none of this. This is what I worked on during my sobriety. This is shit that I've worked on during my sobriety. HB knows this. She knows this. She knows this. These are not up for grabs. These are already gone. These are already gone. They're not even done, but they're already gone. They're already gone. Y'all want to like throw a bitch fit about shirts and this and that and what I wear and blah, blah, blah. First of all, Nan, you can't talk about the shirt I sell off my back when you done fucking sold cats and didn't even pay them. You didn't even get... You done got paid for fucking cats that you sold and didn't even give them the damn cat. And you're talking thousands of dollars. You better shut the fuck up. Why don't you put out the fact that you slept with an 18-year-old? Oh, Audrey didn't tell you she sent those emails to everybody? I swear to God, you better shut up. I'm gonna hurt everybody's feelings on this app. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care at this point. I don't even care at this point. I swear to God I don't. And that's fine. They can be in Tish's live. That's fine. I'm not dogging the fact that they're in her live. But what I refuse is to let HB sit there and lie on my fucking name and try to be buddy-buddy with Tish when she dogged the fuck out of Tish. I might not stand for what the fuck happened with Tish and what I found out in the last whatever, yada yada. But I'm going to tell you what. I still won't let her sit in a box with somebody who fucking dragged her for fucking 2-3 weeks on end, 4 weeks on end. That I helped raise fucking money for, hot-blooded. I helped you raise that $480 fucking dollars. You didn't even have that. You had like 6 spots sold for that blanket out of your 48 fucking spots. And Trixie messaged me and said, "Can we use you for clout?" And I said, "Absolutely." And I come in your box and I still sat on mute. You used me for clout, raised your money, and then you went over there and bought it off her wish list. You wouldn't have been able to buy shit off of Tish's wish list if it wasn't for me and my team. If it wasn't for my clout. You wouldn't have even been able to do that, bitch. The fuck? You ain't got clout of your own. That's why you linked up to all these big creators. Ashley McAdam, KP, now Tish. Shut the fuck up. You ain't got your own clout. That's your problem. Tish asked her main Be On Block to come in. What's her main account? What's her main account? Because I'll reset and unblock it again. I absolutely will. I'll reset and unblock it again. What's Tish's main? I'll reset. I will 1000% reset and let Tish come in. I don't care if she big mad, little mad, mad. I don't care. Tish, all right, let me reset, let me unblock Tish. I'll just unblock all her accounts. She can come in on all of them. It's fine. We gonna do it. I don't care. I want Tish in the box. We gonna reset. We gonna do it. Oh, Miss Deborah said I unblocked. All right, Miss Deborah said she's already... Can you go through and unblock all her accounts so she can just come in? Let me check my mods right now. Because I ain't fixing to have my moderators play a role in shit. Hey, Christine and Dee Dee, I'm going to remove you right now. Because I don't want you to block any of their people. I love you. You are not the only ones I'm removing. I have Unity. I have Jessica. I have Christina 200. I have Crawford. I have Miss Deb. And I have Amanda. All my other mods, I done just removed you. I removed all the rest of you. I just took 6 mods off my list. 6 mods off my list. Because I know these mods aren't blocking nobody. You better let Tish's people speak. Tish's people are allowed to speak in my live. I want her to have the fair shot of a platform. 1000%. I will add my people back. I promise. I will add my people back. But I'm telling you. Yes, I done exiled you. You're done. I exiled you. You're done. You're done. Alright, well wait. But I want Tish's people to have a fair opportunity in the comments. But if my people or her people, it does not matter who, are disrespectful, you'll be blocked. It is what it is. You'll be blocked. You be respectful to me, you be respectful to Tish. That's how it goes. If you can't do that, my mods will take you out. 1000%. Alright, tell Tish we good. Tell Tish we're good. It's a deal. I feel like that's a good deal. I remove people that Tish does not sit with or whatever else so she can feel more comfortable coming in. 1000%. A 1000%. That's a hard deal. You ain't a mod, so it don't bother you, Nicole. You better mind your business. Better mind your business, Nicole. Hey, just because you got my box don't make us besties. I'm done. I'll be an asshole right now. She has others in her boxes already. I thought she was coming in. Is she coming in or no? Is she coming in or no? Because if she's not coming in, I'm putting my people back. If she ain't coming in, I'm putting my people back. Is she coming in? She dipped where? Dipped from this live or dipped from her live? Playing a call. She can play whatever call she wants. Guarantee you she ain't playing my call because I got from start to finish. Guarantee you she ain't playing my call from start to finish because I got about 7 of them and I'll play all of them. Is she coming in or no? I ain't playing this game. She playing a call from me. That's perfect. That's great. I love that you're recording it. Appreciate it. Love it. I probably got the same call from start to finish. Oh, she playing the one for me and Ashley. So she said I was moving funny for recording the call with Ashley and her, but she wants to play that call. Bitch, does that mean you're moving funny? That's weird. Weird, bro. Now let me play the whole call. Because I guarantee you don't have it from start to finish. Because there was a whole half-hour conversation when that recording was done being played. And I got that. Oof, that's going to suck on your end. Especially if you're friends with Nan. Damn. That's going to suck. This is why I sit here and laugh. This is why I sit here and laugh. Y'all think I'm stupid. She's mad because you reset and didn't tell nobody. What you mean? Tish wants me over there. She wants you. What live is she on? I'll go over there. I'll end and go over there. What live is she on? But I'm gonna need my people to follow. But I'm gonna need the same respect that I offered her. I'm gonna need the same respect that I offered her. What's her live? I'll go over there. What's her live? Tish.Hicks? Tish.Hicks? Alright, tell her I'm coming. Is it Tish.Hicks? Alright, tell her I'm coming. Tell her I'm coming. Alright, bet.